Hi guys, welcome back to the Football Showdown channel. We are back with a new stream. This time, the Champions League and the recap before that, and the game week number 7 review as well. A lot of things have gone down. Big teams have lost. Big teams have won. Smaller teams have done the miracles, and obviously, Manchester United are not even there in Europe. Well, let's take in a few of the people right now. Salu, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
It's been a miracle week, man. It's honestly been a miracle week for Arsenal as an Arsenal fan as well. Like, can you imagine like all the rivals either losing or drawing, and then you are the only team to win either of the things, either in the Premier League or in the Champions League as well. Because if you look at Europe from England, it's only us who has won in Champions League.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
if you,
even I guess, even if you count Europa League, also Forest have been kind of struggling. Yeah,
yeah, that's true. That's even Forest has lost. Then we have then we it's basically in Champions League we have Man City drawing, Liverpool losing, Spurs pulling off a Spurs, and then Arsenal the only team to win. So it's nice. It's nice. Uh, let's let's take in a few Ash, welcome Ash, bro. How are you? First comment is from me. Absolutely, sir. How are you? Yeah, I thought this time since it's the Champions League, we will try and take in we'll try and talk about the Champions League from the back. We'll talk about Arsenal in the very end. Cool. Yeah. Did you get a chance to watch the Villarreal versus Juventus highlights or goals or?
yeah. I watched the highlights. I mean, Chelsea could use Gabriel Vega right now. But yeah, I think Villarreal played really good, to be honest.
Okay. Hmm.
I mean, it's nice to see Pepe playing so good for
Hmm.
Villarreal, and it's kind of bittersweet also in a way. Like,
Hmm.
uh, I mean, yeah, where was this when we really needed you at Arsenal? But yeah,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
mean,
Hmm.
he was pretty good at Arsenal, not as bad as a lot of people said, but
Hmm.
yeah, still, like now he's probably one of the best players in La Liga. Like, I think he was in the Player of the Month conversations in August.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
in
he's their
September
best
also.
player as well, and then he has sort of turned it around for a lot of things.
Yeah. So I
Um.
mean, that was nice to see for him,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I think the goal by Gatti was like kind of insane, but the keeper should have done well for that.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, other than that, I think Juventus seems to be just drawing everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think it's not a bad point for Juventus. Villarreal is not an easy place to go to. Yeah.
True, true. Also, people after comments after the match, the comments from Gabriel Vega has been little bit off. It looks like he's Lukaku with hair at this point. So it comes off ill taste. To be very honest, because like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like Chelsea have gotten you, then you go to no Juventus. Yeah, he
Yeah,
goes to
he was
Juventus.
also at Juventus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't do well, and then he's sent to Villarreal, and he does well. He has to shit on all the two teams that he was part of, and just I don't know, man. Okay, deserves a bigger move. Would do well at Liverpool as Salah backup or Elliott replacement. Do you think is he older?
He's young only, I think. Yeah.
Wait, how old?
Mm, I think he's below 28 for sure. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, let me just check.
Yeah, he's 22 years old.
Yeah, he's 22. Probably.
Yeah, I
Um.
think I
um
think Juventus is not a bad place to be at right now for him.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
But I just yeah, Juventus are struggling a bit financially. As
hmm,
from what I know, I'm not sure
hmm,
how
hmm,
much is it, but yeah, but I think as long as you have Yildiz, Conceição, and Jonathan David has been having a stinker of a start of the season,
hmm,
but I think he's also pretty good striker to have like along with Dusan to back him up.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
So I mean, yeah, I mean right now if you see every big move is a Premier League move. Like Premier League is the place to be.
Yep,
If
yep.
if you count out like Bayern, Real Madrid, Barca, the
Hmm,
only other place you have a big move is in the Premier League.
hmm,
Honestly, if you rather than being a backup, I'd like to see him at maybe at uh, Newcastle probably or like Aston Villa or somewhere like that where he could be the main man. That
Okay.
could be interesting for me. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay. Some other results, obviously. This one, okay. Okay. The Madrid game, I think people expected it to be 5-0. I think it is to say that okay, it is just 5-0 the way they played. I'm not gonna talk too much about it as well. Okay. Barani says uh, he could be a good Bernardo Silva replacement as well.
yeah.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about this. I didn't expect Atletico to score 10 goals in two matches. I
Yeah,
really did expect them to score 10 goals in two matches. It
I
almost feels
mean
like,
they also scored two at Anfield. Like,
hmm,
so I mean, I think the start of the season was a bit unlucky to them. I mean, as far as I read, they
hmm,
played well in those draws also, and they just
hmm,
conceded or couldn't like break down the opponent.
hmm, hmm.
Mm, yeah, but
Do you, okay, go ahead, go ahead.
I think the Frankfurt, it's a good team. Like five
Hmm,
one, yeah,
hmm,
it was
hmm, hmm.
pretty
Coming into
impressive.
this game, I think Frankfurt won the previous game 6-5 or 6-4 as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. I think that was against Gladbach, if I'm not wrong.
hmm, hmm,
Yeah,
hmm. So they come in pretty high in confidence at the same time with a lot of goals to score as well, right? So I thought this would be a nice matchup, but I did not expect this game to end up 5-1 to Atletico Madrid in any way. So,
yeah,
and obviously Julian Alvarez scoring the penalty was there. I mean, he is the most Atletico player when he made his transfer like last season, right? Last season was his first season at Atletico,
yeah, yeah,
and I'm really not glad in a no, not glad. I'm kind of sad that how Diego Simeone has not extracted the best out of him so far. And in
mm,
this season, he's been like substituting him before the 90th minute. The moment he stays beyond his need of time, it looks like he is doing miracles for them, right? It's been absolutely like crazy, like how he's done in the Madrid derby this game, even in the 2-2 game. I don't remember much of him. Maybe that is the whole point as well. But yeah, it is what it is. Arush,
yeah,
welcome Arush. He says way too easy that uh, Atletico broke the block. Almost nothing offensively from Frankfurt. We play Atletico.
yeah.
Right.
That was my next point.
Ooh.
It is a very interesting game. Yeah,
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I think, but I think it's at the Emirates, so
Yeah,
that's
it is
also
at the Emirates. It is at the Emirates.
yeah. So
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I don't want to go to Atletico right now.
Same.
Yeah,
Same.
so they're in form, and already it's a tough team for us. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. So, bad UCL week, but we move isn't as bad as people are making it to be.
is
Okay.
it? I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
PSG was without so many of their stars. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about the Barca game shortly. I
yeah,
definitely have it up there as one of the things that we could talk about. But okay, we'll come to this. We'll come back to this
yeah,
things. Don't worry. Strikers are back to being the best in the world over wingers: Mbappe, Haaland, Kane, Alvarez.
yeah,
Okay. Are we done talking about this match? Because I thought we could go into the okay. Regarding this, right? Regarding this, also I have a point. Once we talk about the Monaco City situation, I'll bring up my point back then. Then okay. Like this, yeah, absolutely. If you guys could do that, it'll be great. Just 15 likes. Get to 15 likes. It'll be absolutely awesome from you guys if you guys are still there with us. Good. Yeah. The Chelsea Benfica game, I thought Benfica was so good. I have no idea how Benfica didn't end up scoring any goal. I mean, they did end up scoring, but it was an own goal.
it was such a Chelsea performance.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, whenever I've seen Chelsea win, like I'm not saying like I don't watch Chelsea a lot to be honest. I don't know
Hmm.
why it's like there are some clubs even though they're rivals you like to watch them, but I cannot watch Chelsea. I don't
Hmm.
know. I just feel bored when I watch their matches. And
Same.
whenever I watch them, they kind of when they win, it's very scrappy,
Hmm.
like or it's like a tight match.
Hmm.
Like Benfica was coming on the back of a bad result and new manager, like in the Champions League, like they lost to
Hmm.
Karabakh
Hmm.
in at home, and then
Right.
they got Mourinho also a new manager. So
Hmm.
I thought they would Chelsea would have won more comfortably than they
Hmm.
did. And I also watched the highlights. Yeah, it was. I agree with Bharani. Like it was poor in terms of quality. The match. I
Hmm.
mean, Chelsea feels such a like upper mid table team right now. Like I don't want to be insulting, but like it look like they play good, but it's like none of their players excite me except for
Hmm.
Esteva.
Hmm.
Esteva was that one or two dribbles he had was pretty exciting.
True. True.
But yeah, I think Chelsea Benfica was such a sweep under the rug game. Like you don't
Hmm.
think
Hmm.
about it at the end of the season. Yeah.
Hmm. 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 And also, like, it seems like they can't stop picking up red cards.
I mean, they kind of, in that sense, they kind of remind me of us last season.
Huh.
Like they're picking up red cards for fun. Yeah.
Exactly. 3 games, 3 red cards. Luckily, this one didn't affect them that much. I mean, didn't affect them
No,
at
but
all.
it will affect them because he's missing the Joao Pedro misses the next Champions League game.
No, no, the red card didn't affect them in this game because
Result, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it didn't affect the result. The last 2 times they got a red card and they absolutely got dismantled in many ways. In that way I meant.
No, because Joao Pedro is the only recognized striker, and
Hmm.
now he's gone. And Mark Gui is there.
True, true, true. Considering they played George and Bonate,
Yeah,
they're mid-table. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. What do you think about the Galatasaray Liverpool game? Well, I've heard so
I'm,
much things after the
I
Liverpool.
mean, I actually like. I will go against the tide. I feel Liverpool was really poor at Palace and deserved to lose.
Hmm.
Whereas I think against Galatasaray, they're probably the better team, and they just had a moment. That penalty was
Hmm.
insane. I don't know how is that a penalty. It's like
Hmm.
it was too soft for me. Like maybe I'm used to watching the Premier League kind
Hmm.
of style, so it's soft for me.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And yeah, other
Actually,
than
actually,
that,
you know what? Ainsley, let us know if you think this is a penalty because in the Premier League we are used to this not being given as a penalty,
yeah.
right? We have seen that in Champions League, softer ones have been given, or the right decisions have been right decisions as
Mhm.
well, right? Do you feel it was a penalty, Ainsley? Or actually, people let us know in the concurrent. Let us know in the chat if you think this is a penalty. Good.
Other than that, I think Liverpool played well, like not like insanely well, but like they were good enough like to probably like score a goal at least. So Isaac was all right, Salah was all right.
Hmm.
Words, I think Words had his best game till I have seen
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
like I think he was good. Like yeah,
Okay.
obviously the memes and all aside, like I
Hmm.
think he was not bad in this game.
Okay.
And again, Allison produced that one-on-one save with Osman,
Hmm.
but then he got injured because of that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, it's I think Liverpool is in a weird stage right now. It's so
Hmm.
difficult to judge actually what
Hmm.
they are. Like it could be the case that their signings, which they have signed, though quality players, will not gel, or which the flip side is that it's just a matter of time until they start clicking. So
Hmm.
for Liverpool fans, hopefully it's the latter. But
Okay.
for other people, yeah, hopefully it's the case
Hmm.
of too many cooks spoil the broth kind of situation where it's just too
Hmm.
many good players. Kind of reminds people of PSG when they bought all those star players and they couldn't gel.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Right now they kind of remind me of that PSG, but
Hmm.
until they gel, we can't judge them yet.
True.
Yeah.
True. Ainsley, I haven't seen the game, but it was exactly the slap on the face.
It was
That's
like like he was trying to like
hmm,
block him, and then in the action he
true.
kind of slapped him in the face.
Welcome, Vijay. Yeah, we absolutely got a revenge, man. We'll talk about this once we come to the Arsenal section of things. Cool. Arush, how are you, sir? Healthy? Can talk? I don't think the sickness that is making you inaudible. I think it's just that you are inaudible in general.
Yeah, your
No,
voice is very low.
too
Yeah,
low. Now, bro, I saw that it's too soft. Okay, fair enough. Even Ainsley says it's too soft. Cool, cool. Okay, let's take in a few comments. Yamal suffers new.
yeah, he's out for 3 weeks apparently. Yeah,
See, I don't know how to talk about this.
yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily what Luke is implying. Could just be a normal injury. Yeah.
Go on, Arush. Say something. Can you hear?
No,
No, guys. Can people hear Arush? Because I can't hear Arush.
I can't hear him.
Y'all can't. No, no, no. I'm just doing lip reading. I can't hear you properly.
Never mind, I'll just come back.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
Just
Okay, even Barani can hear. Cool, cool. This is just the international break. Nothing happened to him. Fair enough. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
yeah.
I think Highland last. Okay, we'll come to the Barca side of things. 1 second. We'll take in a few more comments. Barani says a fit Osman would have scored 2 to 3 goals. He had so many 1v1s. It showed he's played 20 minutes of football this season. It's a penalty cause that's assortment in UCL. They consistently give them. Okay, fair enough. And also, I didn't know that he just came back from an injury.
I don't know that.
Same. Even I didn't know that. Okay. Luke, Liverpool lost. No United game to make me cry. Real Madrid won. Al Nasser won. City 2. Barca lost. What a day to be alive. Al Nasser. Okay, man. Is, is that's how you roll? Cool. Fair enough. Luke, go on, Arish.
Can you hear me without the headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Um. Cool. Okay. Galatasaray game, right? I thought it was. Oh, it see if the game should have ended up in a draw. I don't think it was either the team deserved to win. In my opinion, I thought it was a solid draw game because Galatasaray didn't take the chances. Liverpool were ineffective in their attack while going forward. So I thought in all ways it should have been a draw in my opinion. But the fact that Galatasaray won, I'm not complaining. I'm legit not complaining. Arish, what did you think?
I didn't really watch the game live.
Mm,
Neither did I catch like the extended highlights, but I watched the ones that they uploaded, the short one, and
mm,
it did tell me that Galatasaray were not clinical in front of goal. I think
mm,
Osimhen had a very good chance 1v1 with the keeper that he missed as well.
mm,
Um, yeah, that surely was a penalty because I think he was elbowed and then he was slapped on the face as well, and
mm,
obviously that should be given as a foul. And you can argue that in the Premier League it won't be given and stuff like that.
mm.
But um, Liverpool look like they did try words from the left this game,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
did.
which really doesn't make sense because I mean he did play, he did have one of his best games in a Liverpool shirt till now,
Mm,
because the noise around didn't say that because of the whole 008 talks of him not getting a goal or an assist, but
mm, mm,
I think he did well in that game and he was one of the only players who was trying to get something on goal.
Yeah.
Um, Salah was benched right for the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also looked like a costly mistake from Slot in
Mm,
order to play Frimpong. And what I did hear from some fans was also that starting Shabosla as a right back, some games is the
mm,
good part, but not all games. And that game was one of the games where you shouldn't be doing that.
mm,
And yeah, Frimpong was also struggling physically against their players.
mm.
So that's just all I noticed about that game. But they did have a penalty given to them, which was then recalled
Yeah.
or something, no? In the
And
end of the game.
that was
That
not a
was right.
penalty.
That was the
That
right.
was the correct definition. Basically, Konate went and kicked their defender's leg, and
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah, I
gave.
saw that as well.
So it just
Yeah.
made no sense. Barani says on the balance of play, Galatasaray had so many more clear chances. They pressed Liverpool into oblivion and forced so many turnovers. It felt like Klopp versus slot ball. Slot versus Klopp ball. Fair enough.
I mean, for some reason, like we made a lot more signings in Liverpool. I think so. Oh, I
Hmm.
think. But then the Liverpool has so many more new starters compared to us,
Mm.
Hmm.
and that I think that's the main like thing like which makes us feel more coherent and them feel a bit more like incoherent right now.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
if you see Isaac came on, and then
Hmm.
they had Frimpong, then they had even Saboslai not even in his best position,
Hmm.
and especially if you tinker too much with the midfield, I think that is what Slot is doing right now, and that's
Hmm.
really causing them to not have like
Hmm.
coherency. I think once they sort that midfield, which probably
Hmm.
is down to Words also, to
Hmm.
start playing his best game in the midfield.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
And so far, like even McAllister didn't start off properly, right? Maybe that could be another reason why they are not doing as well as like last season.
And also, if you notice the games which they won this season, it was when Gravenberch had good games. But the last two games against Palace and even Galatasaray, Gravenberch was not having his best games. So,
Hmm.
I mean, he's really crucial to the midfield. Yeah.
Imagine
I
my
think
shock.
Also, if you all notice the Opta predictions for the fixtures
Yeah,
that are
yeah,
coming up in the Premier League, I think Liverpool have the most difficult ones and Arsenal have the easiest ones
Yeah,
in
yeah.
yeah.
comparison. So their
Mm-hmm.
form is also currently dipping. So we should be taking advantage of it.
Yeah. We'll talk about that during in the Premier League section of. I mean, when we talk about Premier League, I thought I could talk. We'll talk about it like during the international break where we like recap, take our time and understand. But okay, fair enough. Since we brought it up, we'll talk about that during the Premier League section of the conversation. Cool. Luke. First of all, why is Soboslai at right back and Frimpong right wing? Is Slot dumb or what? I know this might work on FIFA or some shit. Plus, Gakpo was too predictable. This was Chiesa's game first. Oh yeah, apparently
He
Chiesa
wasn't in the
didn't.
squad.
No, he was not registered in time for this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
they've replaced Leone with Chiesa, no?
They
yeah,
did.
that is done. But then the paperwork didn't go in time, so
Oh,
he's not available for
Okay,
this game.
okay. This I didn't. Okay.
Even I didn't know, but then I saw a lot of Liverpool fans crying, and then some sensible Liverpool fans wrote this like that this is the reason. Yeah.
Uh, it looks like Liverpool are a team full of ball to feed, pass, and move players. Since
Mm.
they've lost Jota, RIP, Diaz, Nunez, they don't have any direct running threat.
Yeah.
Okay. Chiesa's injured. I think they filled that paperwork 1 week ago, but Leone got injured. Chiesa's injured as well.
Manly.
I mean, there's no proper reason why he
Didn't
didn't
Chiesa
play.
play versus Crystal Palace the other
Yeah,
day?
he scored against
Uh-huh.
Palace.
That's what he scored that. Yeah, that's
Equalizer.
not. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Let's talk about. Yeah, go,
After
go,
the
go.
alley oop from Salah.
Ali
Hand of
hoops.
God.
And okay. Let's talk about the big game that people want to talk about. That is USG versus Newcastle, right? That was the most important game this game week. But no, kidding. This match I obviously didn't watch. I wanted to. I was kind of. I was kind of tempted to watch this match only for Walter Made, but who's gonna watch Newcastle versus USG anyways? But they won it. Barani thought it would be an interesting game. Even I thought it would be an interesting because the way USG won against was it PSV or Ajax in the first game week?
PSV. And even in
PSV.
the Europa League last season, they gave troubles to good teams. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what. Oh, Arush, you saw this game?
Yeah, yeah, I watched this game.
Oh,
It
okay,
was an
okay.
early kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this game was quite easy in Newcastle's perspective. I think their midfield actually did really well, where Gimares was playing much more higher up, and Tonali was on set pieces. Like the initial 15-20 minutes of the game was just Newcastle attacking from corners and free kicks, and they had their attempts there where Dan Burn heading the ball and stuff like that. But then it switched to like a lot of transitional play, and then they just had a lot of possession where they USG just couldn't get the better of them in like getting the ball and like keeping possession for some time, and that's where Waldemara and Gordon actually combined for like a good sort of periods. And like his presence, Waldemara's presence is like too difficult to beat because his a back to goal play and the hold up play that he was showing in that game was really good. But
Mm-hmm.
I think Ilanga in that game was very poor. I think he still needs to um, write his name on that team sheet to actually go into games because Barnes and Murphy have shown that they are much better in that sense, and he's being thwarted just because of the PSI. I feel because some of the decision making he had against his side from Belgium in a Champions League game, it was quite poor, and it just showed at times where even Livramento's presence was missed. I think from the right hand side, where Trippier was getting dribbled past at times, and they just had a couple of good attacks that they couldn't um, capitalize on. So yeah, it was quite an easy game like that.
I did see a few clips of Walter Mate where he had nice intricate passes. No, not
Mm.
the way he got rid of press and all that with like 2 3 people pressing. I saw a bunch of clips
Yeah.
like that. But apart from that, I don't think he had much to do. Even that goal that he scored was
Yeah.
a fluke one. Right? It was like Garnacho shooting at Hoyland and Hoyland just like came in
Initially, he
and
wasn't given the goal there, and then later they gave him the goal almost
oh,
at halftime.
okay. This I don't know. Fair enough.
Mm.
The Spurs game. Did you guys watch it? Anyone? No, right? Bodo Glimt. Anyone watch highlights at least?
But
Highlights there.
I was like following the game, like I was watching a lot of the live commentary, like
Hmm.
online, and yeah, I heard that Godoglim had was probably better and should have
Yeah, yeah.
won this
They
match.
did.
Yeah,
They did. They did.
They
yeah.
bottled the game, bro.
They have, yeah. Borderline bottled the game because they were 2-0 up, I think, for a good period of time, and then out of nowhere, Spurs comes and equalizes it.
That penalty miss was crazy, bro.
Hmm. 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 Absolutely. Uh, and okay, Barani says Bodo Bob Spurs out of the park. It felt like Arsenal versus DDG. What did DDG?
David De Gea.
David here, except Bodo had just kept shooting over the bar from 10 yards. Fair enough.
Hmm.
But I says I don't think it was an interesting. I don't think it would be interesting. Newcastle is far more superior physically. Okay, fair enough. Talking about Hoyland, that blood scored a brace. Oh man. Oh, the Manchester boys were linking up in at Napoli to win it, man. It's something. Do I have the graphic? I think I forgot the graphic. Damn it,
The
I forgot
first
the
goal
graphic.
was very good, man. I love that
Mm-hmm.
goal.
Yeah.
I mean, like the
Channel
composure he
running and all.
showed. Yeah, and even the second one was a very brave header. Actually, the keeper could have just
Yeah.
like punched his face if he missed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the header was first, and the one
No, no, header was
No, no, no.
second.
the header was
Yeah.
second. Okay, okay.
No,
The,
it
the
was second.
header reminded me of how Kai scored against PSG in the
Yeah,
group stage.
last year.
Very brave header from him. By the way, if you guys have Paramount Plus, you can watch all the games at the same time. True, but it's, I mean, no comments here. What are you laughing for? Solo, what are you laughing for?
Okay, fine.
If you leave United, you'll have a life. It's fair enough. Man. Uh, I think what we got Rashford getting assist. We have Hoyland scoring 3 goals in 5 games. Ilanga not doing well
No, but
so far.
Elanga was not now, right? Elanga Forest had a good spell already, like when he
No,
left from United to
at
Forest.
Forest, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But McTominay, a player of the season for Syria, not just Napoli, for Syria as a player of the tournament, and that guy even being better than
Anthony went on loan to Real Betis and was cooking in La
Hmm,
Liga
hmm.
last season.
And I
Yeah,
think
He's been benched for like every game currently because I was
yeah.
checking their this thing
hmm,
lineups yesterday, and like even with a good 2-0 lead against like a random club, he wasn't
hmm,
being this thing. And you know who was next to him in the pecking order in the team sheet?
no,
Hector Bellerin.
Bellerin, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Scott McDonald's well on their shot too. Ah, damn, crazy. You will call him. I call him tomato sauce, but okay, fair enough. Okay. Hulk was asked, "La Thomas Fine, do you think it's a big job to manage a mid-table?"
I mean,
Gonzalo, I know that you have some strong opinions regarding this. Go ahead.
no, it's not about a strong opinion. Like I think I shared one graphic with you yesterday, like about that Opta analyst had shown the actual versus predicted,
Hmm,
expected versus actual positions in Premier League.
hmm,
So, according to their whatever analysis,
hmm.
Spurs should have been like what was it, eighth, ninth, or 10th in this season? Oh no,
Okay.
or was it below that itself? I think 11th or 12th,
Hmm,
something like that, based on their actual performance in the league. And I kind of agree with that. Like they started off really well against Everton and Man City,
hmm,
but I think they were very poor at Bournemouth.
hmm,
They were lucky. If they played anyone other than Brighton, they would have
hmm,
not drawn that match because Brighton just continuously bombards forward for
hmm,
no reason,
hmm,
and
hmm,
they were also pretty poor at against Wolves.
hmm,
I mean that last minute goal was like, yeah, it was an insane goal.
hmm, hmm,
So
hmm,
I mean, and it's not. I don't think they have regressed because
hmm,
last season was another was a too low, like 17th,
hmm,
and the lead the one cup doesn't change that. But
hmm,
I think the start was a bit of a false dawn in some ways. Like people were
hmm,
putting them too high,
hmm,
like than they are actually. But I still think they are pretty good, well enough to finish like in fifth, sixth. Yeah.
hmm,
And Champions League, I think they probably not get, I think, the top eight positions.
hmm, hmm.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Arif, what do you think?
No, I think I have the same opinion as him.
Okay. Okay. Falcos' favorable relegation mid-table teams fight for them, and they still can't win games. Fair enough. Regrets would be relation for a mid-table team. Fair. Okay. Luke asks an interesting question. What do you guys? How do you guys rate Rashford's move to Barca? I think it has been good. I mean, at least in terms of numbers, he's been good. Barca fans really like him. Barca teammates really like him, and people initially thought he would be a bench player. I think he's been starting a lot of games. Could be because of Yamal and Rafinha not being fit. Could be the reason why he's starting. And I think he's taken his opportunity with both hands and done really really well. There's not much to talk about it. I think the Newcastle game was insane. The two goals that he scored were absolutely out of this world, especially the second one. Like nobody thought the second one was going in. The kind of performance that Nick Pope puts against Arsenal and the way he concedes that goal, like how does that make sense in my? Yeah, I have no idea, man. We should have gone for nope. I still don't think he should have been at Arsenal. Oh, do you guys wanted Rashford at Arsenal? Go ahead.
No.
Yeah,
Nah,
exactly,
bro.
exactly. We'll take in a few more comments. Do I did I miss out anything? City also drew. Yeah, we'll be talking about City game next. Considering Baranis is considering how Hoyland is performing after leaving United, Sesko to Arsenal when Havertz leaves in 2 years. Also, advanced contract negotiations for Timber rise, but not Havertz. Hmm, interesting. Okay. Also, I do not want any players to come from United, at least from this United to the Arsenal, because they'll regress in dramatic fashion, and to save them will take a lot of time and a lot of resources and energy to do that. Assuming he regresses, right? Do you guys kind of agree with this? Because I think Kai Havertz could be sold next season. I'm not saying that he will be. He could be sold next season, in my opinion. Maybe that is why we are not giving him a new contract.
I don't want Sesko at Arsenal yet
Mm,
because from what I've watched him, he's has talent, but he plays very in his shell for a guy who is his physical with his physical attributes.
mm,
Like I mean, if you compare with Gyökeres,
mm,
I know confidence is one thing, but Gyökeres he's not like he's good, has good physicality, but he plays like such a he's so relentless in the way he plays and the way he chases balls, and
mm,
even he like gets dirty with defenders. Sesko
mm,
in this meanwhile he always looks to shy away from the like from the physical battle from what I've seen now.
mm, mm,
But I mean, if you put him in the Arsenal team, maybe he develops that. But as you said, it's
mm,
I think I'm done with saving careers of players. Like
mm,
I mean, it worked with Havertz. It didn't work with a lot of play like other like Sterlings and whatnot.
mm.
But yeah, so
Salu didn't
it,
work with Havertz?
it worked with Havertz, but it didn't
Okay.
work with Sterling. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm done with that. Like
Mm,
if we had signed Sesko instead of Gyökeres, I would back him. But
mm,
now that we have Gyökeres, and once if Havertz leaves, I want another younger striker than
mm.
Sesko. Yeah, probably. Mm.
Arush, what do you think?
I think I would prefer a different profile than a Sesko because I think he would be very much similar to what Jokeres has to offer for us. Yes,
Mm,
age makes sense. Yes,
mm,
we can develop him to the likes. Yes, we know
mm,
that we all rate him
mm,
at least over here in this channel at least, and we made
mm,
lots of videos on him as well. But I think if we target a Jesus type of profile who's good with his feet, who's
mm,
good at dropping deep, who has good hold up play, and
mm,
who is young as well, like Salman said. Or we buy a young centre forward just in case, and
mm,
then we buy someone who is a household name, like in the
mm,
Premier League or something,
mm,
like a Julian Alvarez as well, for that sense.
mm, mm,
Um, that is a good profile to actually deal with, and
Yeah.
I think that gives us another depth in the squad that is
mm,
different to what we already have,
mm,
and that is what Arteta has also mentioned with how the
mm,
squad depth is offering us off the bench options, and like
mm,
how we've seen now different profiles coming in every game off the bench. We're having multiple profiles that are um, yeah, just making a difference in that sense. So yeah, Sesko,
mm,
I hope he does succeed at United,
mm,
but with the way that United's environment currently is, I don't expect any player to succeed there because
mm,
their own club captain is regressing at this point of time.
mm.
So I'm not going to say much about that.
Fair enough. Rando says Bayern will most likely come for Havertz. Gut feeling he's that.
Yeah,
This is exactly why I feel Havertz could be sold next season to Bayern, because they have not made that big signing this summer like how they wanted to get Walter Made. And looking at Walter Made play, it looks very similar to how Muller sort of plays, or like how Muller used to fit into the Bayern system. Kai Havertz could be that person. Maybe putting how much did Newcastle put for Walter 80,
No, it was more, right?
90 million?
Yeah, it was something around 80, like 90 overall package, I think so.
Huh, okay, 90 million. So I think we can ask for the same range, like 90 to 100 million for Havertz because he's got enough experience, goals, and a lot of experience as well, right? So I think he could be that big sale that we could ask for. I'm sure we can get a profit on him, not the 65 million. I think we easily get close
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Uh,
Easy.
Also, a question:
hmm,
doesn't him extending the contract and a sale add value to the sale? Like, do you get what I
hmm.
mean? Like,
Okay,
if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
okay.
extend his contract and
Hmm,
then
hmm,
we sell him, we can expect more from clubs.
hmm,
And he's kind of
That's
the asset. I mean, the way Arteta likes him, even if he extends and doesn't get sold, like we don't get the offers, it's not the worst player to keep. Like,
hmm, hmm. Yeah, I don't mind keeping him. I'm saying,
yeah, I understand for the purposes of
hmm,
PSR and FFP, we have to sell some guys
true.
so for
eventually.
that sense, we might have to get two new centre forwards next season.
Hmm,
Do you
that
think we're going to do that?
I think honestly, it depends on
I'm
how.
not putting it. I'm not saying that it can't be possible, but being there, man, that man is a madman.
No, what I think is it depends on this season. Like, if we are successful in winning something big, I
Hmm,
think we'll probably not have any a crazy summer window. We'll just have probably nothing also. Like we'll
hmm,
just run it back with the same squad.
hmm,
I think so.
hmm, hmm,
Yeah.
hmm.
Hmm.
Sick. Okay, the comments are going off. 1 second. What do you mean, Sesko? At least, what do you guys mean, Sesko? He's at least avoided the 007 allegations. He's been better than so far. At least one goal. Sesko has been better in all ways, forgetting the goals, right? I think in just overall gameplay as well, Sesko has been decent because he's been at least trying to go on.
Has that one goal affected their position on the table or anything?
Exactly.
Oh, they lost that game also, Brentford three
And
one. So
that goal was not even like, I mean, I that was keeper mistake. Then he two times the keeper
Yeah,
saved
the
his goal.
third time he got the
The
goal.
third time he got it back and he scored. So
Bro, it's
exactly.
not like avoiding the 007 is going to make you a good player or
exactly.
just staying in the 008 is going to make you a bad player. It's just about how you just overall over the season
Hmm.
just do the best for yourself and your team
Hmm.
with goal assist, without goal and assist, but it's just you improving yourself, bro. And
Hmm.
comparing players on 007, bro,
Hmm.
look, you need to, yeah, at least United said, bro, yeah, let's like calm down a little bit.
See, even I wouldn't on this channel. I don't think we are too keen on the 007 or 0010 or whatever. See, as long as there's a good performance, we don't mind it because okay, we'll come into that section afterwards. I have three things to talk about, but it's all in the Arsenal thing. But fair enough, we'll talk about it. Watching Haaland score those headers and acrobatic goals makes me crave for someone like that. Samu may be Haaland-esque player, but plays for Porto. This is a good shout. Rahul, okay, we'll come into that. No worries. Waldemar is less pacey, bruh. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then you guys pray Jackson flops because the chemistry between Kane and Jackson was exciting. Fair enough. This is also true. No, Kinka is not an asset. We're not saying we will sell him. I'm saying potentially he could be that big sale that we might be making. Right? Walter may have a good season, man. Just thinking of Sesko had gone to Newcastle. hmm,
That was the dumbest career, one of the dumbest career moves I ever seen.
hmm,
Honestly.
hmm, hmm. And I think we've had this conversation in the entire summer. Like, I don't know how many. Anyways, moving on. Otherwise, I want to faster Merino. I'm hungry. Merino could be another person we sell. We never know. Chelsea should do something and grab points of Liverpool. Hopefully, man. We'll talk about it in the Premier League section. I see us selling Leo, and signing Yildiz next summer. Okay, Yildiz looks to be grabbing a lot of headlines presently. People have been claiming that if Martinelli played in in Syria, he would be putting a better numbers than majority of the strikers out there in the world. Uh, yeah.
Inform Martinelli is important.
Mm-hmm. I think we should look at hmm.
Yeah.
Arush thoughts on this. Man watched
Bro,
Europa.
there's not been one day that I've not watched Guardia and he's been the man of the match. Like, he's that good of a talent and he just turned 18 yesterday. And
Mm.
this guy
Is he the
is,
Lil? He's a Lil player,
yeah, he's
right?
the little player.
I was at game. He was so good. Yeah.
He is literally so good, man. Like, if you are in a 1v1 and he's the one tracking back with recovery pace, this guy, he's going to tackle you so well. He's going to recover the ball. He's going to play a long pass straight to that attacker, and that's going to create a turnover just like that. He's that good. Like, long legs is obviously something I prefer a lot within a midfielder. But
Mm.
this guy's technical skills, like in terms of passing, bro, this guy's composure on the ball and like just how he plays between the lines and like the half turns he has and just how good he is in terms of positioning, bro.
Mm.
This guy's like, if any one of y'all are on Twitter and y'all have seen the scouted 50 that came out from the scouted page the other day, you would see a common pattern between majority of the analysts and journalists or
Mm.
scouts, whoever have voted on that out of the 20 people. Boadi was there in the top three for almost all of them, and he's just 17, 18 right
Mm.
now. Like yesterday, he turned 18.
Mm.
So it just tells you as to if any top club wants to shift their midfield into a young player who has experience,
Mm.
he is right there, like right there at the very top.
Mm.
What are you showing, bro?
Salman, we both should not be laughing, okay? Arush has finished is certified in level one talent identification football. Okay, there are levels to this conversation. It is funny to us.
No, but
Stop
no,
the
but
long legs, bro. Raja
I
also always beats me with it.
I watched this game live and I went to campus like I was having lunch, so it was playing, so I was watching it. I
Mm.
mean, Lil played so good, honestly.
Mm.
Like I was so surprised, like looking at their quality. I mean, and
Mm.
Yeah.
especially this guy was so good. And even there, even who was the other guy? He was a midfielder in their team, man. He was a short guy. I think he played for Morocco before. He was a good player. Yeah,
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The one
I,
who
I,
was cutting inside, no?
yeah, yeah. I mean, they had that was a very good game, and then the penalty incident was crazy. They missed the same penalty 3 times.
Three times.
mm-hmm.
Dobek missed it twice. They brought in Sule. Sule also missed, bro. It was too
Mm-hmm.
funny.
By the way, I've not seen Salu this red when talking to one of his classmates as well. If you know what I mean. By the way, yeah, exactly. Congratulations, Salu. Congratulations, Arush.
Why?
Congratulations, Salman the Scout.
As a baller, also, if you watch a little game, did you see the goal? Yeah, absolutely, man. See, I got the notification that he saved it. Then I get a notification again that he saved it. So I thought my app glitched. I legit thought my app glitched. Then I checked this thing Twitter, and I think people went wild with the three saves. And I was like, he was in their mind, dude. He was in their mind.
In that same game, he had a period in the first half where
Hmm.
there were three opportunities from
Hmm.
like Ivan Ferguson, then Sule,
Hmm.
and I think Ivan Ferguson again, where three chances like within like 5 yards.
Hmm.
First the keeper saved, then the defender went on the line, then another defender came on the line, and they
Hmm.
saved that as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
quite a crazy game that one.
Hmm. Um, did Inter also have a penalty in their game?
Inter game I didn't watch.
I
Okay.
didn't watch
They
that
won
game.
5-0 or something, no?
Because their game, I've noticed one thing. Normally, people are behind the box, right? But
Three.
one of the players was like on side of the box, which I
Hmm.
thought was like, is this felt new? I mean, new
They
way
didn't
of
get a
attack.
penalty this game.
Okay, I remember seeing some highlights and I saw some player
Why would they
running.
be at the side of the box?
Yeah, even I was
Even if the
surprised.
keeper saves it, it'll be offside,
That's a
right?
disadvantage.
I don't know. I don't know. But they were there. I mean, like, I have no idea
Hmm.
what it is. I'll speed run through this thing. Then we'll talk about a little bit about the Barca PSG, and then this one Monaco City, and then we'll rush to the Arsenal game because why not? That Clive comment, absolutely do. I couldn't agree more with Clive regarding the mentality of the Yorkers. It's just insane. What if we get Harry Kane, Sol Campbell? You never know. Yildiz to Juve is like what Saka is to us. Yamal is to Barca. Absolutely.
Hmm.
I get Leon sign Yildiz, sell Gabby, and sign Semenyo. That's the ideal replacement. Martinelli, we will talk in the end of the season. I have nothing to say as of now. I've said my things, which I don't want to take it back. I still stand on that. But yeah, good things to see that good thing that he's doing his bit and all that. Luca Talks Don, welcome, man. I hope you subscribed. Welcome to YouTube as well. You're new on YouTube. Welcome.
Is MK Don's content?
Is it?
Quite crazy, though.
MK Dons, yeah.
Oh,
English
Come on,
division
AFC
three.
Wimbledon. Wimbledon is my club.
League One, no?
Yeah, Wimbledon and the MK Dons is rivals. Yeah.
that's what he meant. No, like in Salu is like very. He knows regarding so random thing. Yeah, whatever. Dude. Okay, that's it. Did I miss out anything? I don't think I missed out anything. Okay, I honestly think Bayern will move for Kai next season for many seasons. Perfect for the system. Profile plays Cam, same profile as Muller, German as well. Haha, exactly. Martinelli sent forwards run. We will talk about this quickly. Man City to Monaco to Man City to anyone watched it? I felt it was a dead
Yeah.
game. Just the goals were interesting,
Bro,
and like
that atmosphere was so dead in Monaco's home ground.
no.
Like,
Apparently it wasn't because I had a friend there sitting in the stadium. He's like it was pure vibes.
but in the coverage, I couldn't feel it. Like,
Hmm, hmm,
honestly,
hmm, hmm. I mean,
maybe the
true.
coverage was at fault.
I
Yeah.
mean, probably you were spoiled with the Galatasaray atmosphere because Galatasaray, I had to literally put it on 10% volume to like see the match audibly. It
Yeah.
was too loud for my liking, but it was just insane. But
No,
I
Turkey
felt,
is in another level. I
mm,
mean, who was it? Timo Werner once said that he literally felt like anxiety when he was at Besiktas because the ground was moving from the sound and the
mm,
fans at
mm, mm,
Besiktas.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Whole that Man City, absolutely. Okay, people
The
have been
penalty. Yeah.
uh-huh. Eric Dyer. That's why I kept, dude. The fact that Eric Dyer has been celebrated by Tottenham and Bayern fans is out. Is your Tottenham? I get it, but Bayern fans are celebrating him, dude. In what world are we in that Bayern are like, oh, we missed this center back. He's such a good player and all that. Eric Dyer. Eric Dyer.
Their centre back purchases have been like that only.
Yeah.
True,
They have
true, true.
missed on many centre backs.
Mm-hmm. They didn't use a fake noise like Gala did, according to age. I've seen AJT's comment in Gandolis, but it's fine. This game, okay. People have been talking about how Mbappe could be the next Ballon d'Or winner, right? Please tell me why Haaland can't be the next Ballon d'Or winner.
Maybe because his team might hold him back in winning trophies. Yeah.
Okay.
Country as well.
Yeah, and country also.
Hmm.
Because it's a World Cup year, you have to remember that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's also there. Is
So
is
Mbappe
that
with
the
France has such a big chance to be in at least semi-final, finals in World Cup. So
hmm, hmm, hmm,
that could be one of the reasons.
hmm,
Individual talent, yeah, there's no doubt. There's very little separating them, to be honest.
hmm,
Yeah,
hmm,
and
hmm.
probably Haaland is even more like clinical in front of goal. Yeah,
Dude, that's what he's banged in close to 10 goals already, and
I
on top
mean,
of
if you see the first half, he had four touches, two
hmm,
goals in two touches. Two touches
exactly.
were goals, one was kickoff.
Hmm, hmm,
Yeah,
hmm,
and the other touch was just a normal. Like we
hmm,
talk about so much about Gyökeres is not touching. Like I'm saying in one example, like
hmm,
Gyökeres doesn't touch the ball, and like if your striker is getting two chances, two touches in the box and scoring, doesn't matter how many times he touches the ball.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
So yeah, Haaland is insane. Like
hmm,
honestly,
hmm.
I can't remember a player like Haaland like in my lifetime. I mean, maybe closest example is CR7 at the closing stages of his Real Madrid career, with just
Hmm,
pure goal scorer. But
hmm,
yeah, but City's defense is going to let them down. I feel this season again. It's just you Haaland gives you two goals and you concede two to Monaco is a shame, to be
hmm,
honest.
hmm, hmm.
I mean, the
Well,
first goal was an insane one, to be
hmm.
honest. Yeah.
True, true, true. Barani says Bernardo Silva is the biggest, even bigger than Bruno, considering he's won a lot and should know his worth, being successful and
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
fair enough.
He
Common thing
seems
Um,
pissed
is
off for no reason.
go on.
all the crying bitches are from Portugal.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, let's talk about the Barca game because that is more people want to talk about, right? Ainsley says Lamine was pocketed is the biggest lie. First half was lively but blatant hate. I
Yeah, he
agree.
wasn't pocketed, in my opinion.
Yeah, same,
Yeah.
same. I don't think he was pocketed, but I do know that.
But he had a much quieter second half than the first half.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is true. That is true. Um, did you guys watch the highlights? Arush, Salu,
Yeah, I did.
I watched.
thoughts on the game?
I
Um,
felt, I
yeah,
felt
continue.
like that. Uh, PSG looked so good even with like their like fringe players, which is crazy to see. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about depth all over the like leagues, and Yeah, PSG's death, like Mayulu, and they had like two youngsters starting, two teenagers
Zaire
starting.
Emery and that other
Mm.
guy, 17-year-old.
No,
Mm-hmm.
and
Something is
Mayulu
happening.
is I think Mayulu is also like quite young, right?
He is also 19 only.
And then there was even the winger, one more winger. He was
Mm.
18, 19. So there's
Mm-hmm.
like three youngsters, and you have like so many players missing, and even Vitinha was not fully fit. So like PSG is scary at this moment for sure. And I
Mm-hmm.
think watching the highlights at least, Barca started well. I felt, and I think we discussed this in another stream that Barca had like they start well, and then because of their uh, really high
Intensity.
intensity, they lose intensity by the end of the game, and it just turns into a low block, and the other team is attacking. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what was evident in this match. And
Mm-hmm.
again, I just always feel that when I watch other European teams with so much space, like I said this in another, like I felt Mayulu's goal, like I never seen our strikers or our players get those kind of spaces and runs, like and even the and yeah, so even the finish was class. So I feel I feel Barca, this is a missed opportunity for Barca. I don't think they'll face a weaker PSG again, like so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's a missed opportunity.
Okay. Barani says Mbappe is what people think Isak is to Haaland. Damn, crazy. Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Nuno Mendes is the best left back in the world at the moment, and I think it doesn't. If he doesn't get injured, he'll end up as one of the best left backs in this generation and one of the best left backs of all time, better than Cafu and Marcelo. Okay, okay,
Pump the
okay.
brakes,
Cafu is the
man.
right back, bro.
That's it. Cafu is right back, and Marcelo is nah, bro. Marcelo is no. See, no chance, no chance. I mean, there are chances, but like.
There is chance, but yeah, he has to prove it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Hey, welcome Malayali Ganir. I think he's the same guy from Twitter as well.
that
Uh,
DP is insane.
he's been consistent with this. You look at his tweets and everything, right? Anything happens, he puts this face or this gif as well. So he's been, Ainsley Kunde as performance, man. Timber is better defensively. Sorry, Kunde.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
By the way, Dumfries scored for Inter.
Ha
Just
ha
saying.
ha. Yeah, yeah.
Just saying.
Yep, yep. Hmm. Okay, I've heard a lot about Liverpool fans saying Slot is trying to play PSG ball. Genuinely baffled how delusional league title can make him. Sanchit. Well, bro. Uh,
that's the thing right now. You win a league title, you can say anything. Yeah,
mm,
I mean that's what they've been saying to us also. You
I
can
mm,
mean,
celebrate if
I
you
don't
win.
know. I don't know if you all saw Slot's comments in today's pre-match press conference against this team.
That was idiotic, man. Honestly.
What the hell, dude? Like he's like removed his mask only completely after winning
That's
the
what I
league
said.
title.
I told to I told to Suchit, like more than winning the league title, I was like, once the pressure starts, we see the what kind of actual person he is, like
Yeah.
actual not person, like actual manager he is, like
And only when I went to the comment section,
yeah,
now who
exactly.
says my opinion was the worst that you all have ever heard? But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
only when I went to the comment section, I realized that he had a thing with Michael Oliver last season that he said that if I lose the title, it's going to be just because of you and something like that. I don't know
yeah,
how
yeah,
true
that was
that is.
Everton game. The Everton game in which Everton scored like last minute, right? The Phil
Oh.
Jagiel, the last ever derby at Goodison. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
after that match, he said that.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite
Okay.
crazy to say in a pre-match interview where the whole English FA is right there in front of you asking you questions, and
Mm.
you say that if the referee from the Galatasaray game or if the referee from the Crystal Palace game was right here, it would have been a different result. That's quite crazy.
Yeah. The fact that they're telling you we need to sack Slot, we need to sack Maresca, I'm like, in what sense? I mean, long may the misery continue, but Maresca just won you a title.
I
I
mean,
mean,
even pre-match of the Galatasaray game, Slot was
mm,
like, "I've seen teams winning only on set pieces," and like, I mean, that was like he thought he's very sly, and then we are not getting
Didn't
who
he
he's
win
trying to.
against Arsenal on set pieces?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like,
mm-hmm. Okay, anyways, we'll rush through this. We need to talk about Arsenal and the Premier League as well. I'm not like I'm liking this, but I just thought taking too much. Whatever. I knew you would bring. Okay, Mendes has a case. To be honest, he's only 23.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I
he
thought
came
he's
from
like,
Sporting, no?
I thought he's like 26, 20. Oh wow. Okay, crazy. The one guy to proper skin was the Malo Gusto. Football sometimes is oh my god, Gusto. The way Gusto started his Premier League career, and I thought he'll be like one of. It's a good replacement for Reese, but oh my god, he's been shit, dude. Yeah, for Mayulu's goal, that Kuba mistake,
Kubasi,
he
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think he
Kuba was
went down too early.
Kuba was pure ass in that game. Dude. Poor guy, pure ass that game. My god. Imagine if Chelsea pulls a historic 3-1. It'll be great, but okay, we'll talk about that soon. Slot's comments in the media is what social media thinks of Mikel Arteta. If Mikel would have behaved like Slot, then they would have come for the side. Absolutely. Also, Femin would make so much difference if he had the intensity to run for 90 minutes. And also, it's almost time to kick him out after nothing defensively.
Almost.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
The hater central comment, bro.
Mhm. Sack anyone, but don't sack the goats. Cameron. Fair enough.
Scam.
Uh, Why are Liverpool fans so insecure all of a sudden? I think they're afraid that they've been overconfident and now they're afraid that league isn't done by game week 6. Yep.
Because a lot of people have called their performances out and they were like too
Hmm.
bloating about winning. Oh, we are a champions mentality. We'll win last minute. But
Hmm.
it's pretty obvious you can't play shit and keep winning matches,
Hmm.
and that's what they are insecure. I mean, they shouldn't be very insecure because
Hmm.
they're still on top of the league. But
Hmm.
that's what's causing it. Yeah.
Hmm. What does Marcelo do? Nuno can't. What does Ashley Cole do? What Nuno? Huh?
It's not about
Bhai.
it's not about talent. It's about he has to prove it over his career. You can't say
Hmm.
it right
Look at
now.
look at the titles that Marcelo won. Look at the number of trophies that he had won overall in his career. Right? It's like compare. It's like saying that whoever is the present best right back, comparing him to Danny Alves and saying, "Oh, he'll be better than Danny Alves and all this." How? Look at the trophy that Danny
Exactly.
Alves won. It's I mean, to be that, it'll be insane. But to coming close to that is also not bad. It is absolutely insane to do that as well. Coming anywhere close to those levels. That's what we're saying. Nothing else. Okay. The big match, the Arsenal game. We won 2-0 against our demons. The last time we played them was absolutely horror. I do not want to go about this because it is what it is, man. We beat them 2-0. We've dominated them
But
properly.
like a lot of people think that was the last time we faced Olympiacos, but that wasn't the last time. The
We did
Obama,
face.
so yeah,
Yep.
we faced them later on and had
Hmm.
beaten them already.
But that also took second half masterclass from Saka. But yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that shit. But
yeah,
still, that game that gave us trauma will always remain in my head. But it is
yeah.
what it is. Yeah, let's finally talk about Arsenal, right? Okay, I thought before the discussion will obviously be regarding will be about Martin Odegaard, right? Let me just take this away. Did you guys feel that Martinelli had a better game or Trossard had a better game? Because when I made that short reaction video right after the game and posted it, I was searching for words or scenarios in my head to think where Martinelli did well overall in the game.
Mm, I
I didn't
agree.
think too much that he did, but I just think the way he was deployed was new and in that way is effective. Whereas Trossard was deployed in his natural position and couldn't do much anyways. And that is why I felt Martinelli had a better game overall when compared to Trossard, right? What did you guys think?
I think Martinelli had a Salah performance where he scored and it looks really good on the scorecard, and he really wasn't that much in the game. Like that was not because of his fault or anything.
Hmm.
Just I think it was down the left was surprisingly down the left. You were attacking a bit more this match,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
yeah. I honestly think it was a weird game in a very ways. Like
Hmm.
our midfield was really dominant, and we were able to get the ball into the forward line, but our
Hmm.
forward line just left the shooting boots at home.
Oh my
So
god. Yeah, absolutely. Dude. Absolutely.
um, I mean, if we had started Yorkers, I'm saying, if we had started Saka, we'd probably scored more goals to
Hmm.
start the game itself. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
um, but yeah, I think this was the best performance from Arsenal in like a long time.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Like in terms of like pure like silky football and like what we generally associate with Arsenal.
True.
Yeah, it was that old school Arsenal performance where with Arsenal it's pretty evident from minute one what kind of football they're going to play.
Hmm.
Like this has not gone from the Wenger era. Also, it was the same, and even at Arteta, it's the same. Like
Hmm.
Newcastle game also, from minute one we were on it, and against Olympiacos also we were from minute one on it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I guess we'll. I don't know if you're talking about every player individually, so we can.
We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Arush, what did you think regarding what I asked? Who do you think had a better game, Trossard or Martinelli?
I think Trossard, for as many misses he also had, I think he
Hmm.
got into really good position. So I would obviously warrant for a Trossard in that game because he
Hmm.
made things happen through the left. And I'm
Hmm.
Yeah.
not sure if Martinelli in that same position would have had the amount of creativity, at least in the first half, and the amount of shots that he had. Maybe he would do better in the shots because he's a much better finisher than
Hmm.
Trossard. But I think in that sense, Trossard had a good game. Martinelli, I think the game just didn't flow from the right side, and
Mm.
the as much as the game like when it flowed from the right side, I think
Hmm.
it was more so to just retain possession and then make spaces on the left side where
Hmm.
Odegaard would just come there for like a couple of actions, maybe
Hmm.
play a pass straight to Gyökeres, ask for
Hmm.
a hold up play, link up play pass right there, and then switch it to the left side, like we
Hmm.
saw initially as well, where Trossard
Hmm.
was in isolation there.
Hmm.
So in that sense, yeah, I think he played as an inside forward, like I think someone just said it here,
Hmm.
but it was more so
G.
like the game was just planned out to be played from mostly the central parts of the game where his runs were either not looked at, or when
Hmm.
looked at it was a direct pass towards the center forward, or maybe he messed it
Hmm.
up.
Hmm.
But I think in that sense, yes, we played with much more directness, but I think this directness has been there since preseason with us,
Hmm.
and it's got to do majorly with how Olympiacos was. And
Hmm.
I think they allowed us lots of spaces in midfield,
Hmm.
and also like not short spaces but on the longer
Hmm.
distance where we had someone like an Odegaard or a Merino running through that midfield like just absolutely nothing, and chance creation became very easy for us.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think it was not very different to what our style of play has been since preseason,
Hmm.
but the environment of the opposition made it easy for us to play the free flowing Arsenal Wenger football that we always are known for.
Fair enough.
Also, I feel that this game kind of showed that how a lot of fans are like screaming from the minute one of the season that play expansive football and be like handbrake off and whatnot. But
Hmm.
we also saw with this game that it comes with caveats. Like we played openly, and thus we also gave up away a lot of chances to Olympiacos. Which in our if we played our normal like good football, which we play structured football,
Hmm.
we wouldn't have given any of those chances away to Olympiacos. So
Hmm.
I think that's the thing that it comes with those kind of caveats. Like if you play this kind of expansive football, and
Hmm.
I think at times in the Olympiacos game we needed to slow down the game, and
Hmm.
we were like just too fast in many of the actions. Like we
Hmm.
were like I think there was a moment in the end of the second half where everyone was forward from a counter attack from the corner,
Hmm.
where I think that was a bit not it was a bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
So I think Arsenal really came to make a statement, and but in trying to make that statement, it kind of became a cagey game for no reason.
Hmm.
True.
Yeah,
True. Had we
I
scored
think
the
we
chance that we
conceded a
created?
lot of chances also for that reason.
yeah.
Ha, ha. True. True. Let's take in few comments. GK says Arteta should try and change his tactics from 4-3-3 to 3-4-2-1. I don't think it's ever 4-3-3.
I think it's about like I think this the thing is Arteta always builds up with mostly three at the back. It's
Hmm.
like we generally just play with three at the back in the build up, and when we defend, we play with four. So it doesn't
Four.
really
We
matter.
defended six or something.
Okay, what I mean, like four defenders. So it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
really matter how we start the formation. We are Arteta is not a rigid coach in the sense that his team keeps playing deploying different formations in the match. It's not like a Ruben Amorim where the three is set and the four is set
He's
and the three is
adaptive
set.
like that.
He's adaptive in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter actually who what formation we start because we'll anyway end up with different kind of looks in the whole game. Yeah.
Luke, I see your comments, but they're sort of irrelevant to the conversation right now. So bring it up when we talk about in the Premier League section of things. Cool. Um, okay. I wish hypnosis was real and legal, so we could convince Trossard before a game that he's a sub, even when he's starting games.
Yeah.
Salu, bhai, I was going to lose my head when I heard Salah performance until I heard the whole sentence. Okay, Martinelli in Saudi would agree. Okay, to be specific, Barani says to be specific, it was Leo who forgot shooting boots. Most chances ended with him. As much as I like to shit on Gabby, I only remember him missing one chance and falling and failing to play in Jokeris. I think I think
Yeah.
Martinelli had a situation where he got Martinelli by himself. When Martinelli runs in the ball from the left hand side, you expect him to put the pass quickly to somebody on the right, but takes a shot and either ends up missing it or scores. I think something similar like that happened with Jokeris running, but did passing it to Martinelli. I think that's what
Yeah,
happened. Martinelli had more license to drift centrally. Fair enough.
it's fair.
Shout, mhm. Shout out to White for sacrificing all his pace and knees to keep us alive during those two title races. Sacrifice himself for the club. Okay, okay, okay. Since he brought it up, okay, we'll take a few more comments and we'll talk about the specific thing. All I know is that Maranakis broke a few TVs. Yep, yesterday Nottingham lost. Day for yesterday Olympiacos lost. I love it too. Like Arush said, we played this way because of how Olympiacos set up against us. No team in Premier League is stupid to press us like that and set up in that way. Fair enough.
That's
I don't think we gave up chances in the first half. Second half, they just played better than us, won second balls and dominated us aerially. They didn't create much though. 3.3 xg
I
to 0.6
mean, but they did force Raya into one or two really good saves. So
xg.
yeah.
Vintage goat guard has arrived. Absolutely, absolutely. Rathod
Vortigard, Floatigard, what all have we heard since then?
Creator guard. Oh my god, so weird news, but yeah. Next winter transfer, Rathod says Trossard Martinelli should be sold. Winter maybe I don't know, but summer definitely wait. But a lot of time to talk about that, right? Okay. Okay. What did Luke say? Arsenal has the best chance to win the Premier League this season. City have not been in good form. Liverpool still figuring things out, and rather not talk about Chelsea. Don't get me started on Spurs. Okay, okay. But I think we can talk a little bit regarding the White situation, right? What did you guys think regarding White's performance?
Rusty, bro. He looked
Mm,
very, very rusty defensively, and I think we saw it in the game where Arteta just went on instructing him almost after every interval when the ball went out. He was
Hmm.
just on his back telling him what to do. I'm
Hmm.
not sure if that's performance based, tactics based, but
Hmm.
surely with the way he played, it was quite obvious that it has to be with his own personal performance
Hmm.
in terms of how maybe he ducked that header when we had to defend a corner
Yeah. Yeah.
cross,
Hmm.
and then how he just wasn't on his best or like sharp enough when he had the ball or when he had to get the ball of someone. So yes, he did just come off from an injury. I'm not too um, upset about that performance, but
Hmm.
if we actually want to give Timber rest
Hmm.
and if we actually need to utilize the squad depth,
Hmm.
at least in UCL games like this, or say Carabao FA Cup games or Premier League games, once maybe
Hmm.
Touchwood Timber gets injured, he really
Hmm.
needs to be up for that challenge. And that day just didn't look like he was up for that challenge. So, in that sense, yeah, I'm not going to go too overboard saying yes, he needs to be the first player to be sold.
No, no, no.
Right back is our first,
Hmm.
is our worst depth possession or something
Hmm.
like that I read online.
Hmm.
But now he'll just get better. But it was a very rusty performance, especially defensively, because
Hmm.
decision making at least needs to be fine, but that wasn't fine. So,
Hmm. 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 I
also,
weirdly thought
we are
Mascara
so
would come on instead of Timber in the second half. But I guess Margula's getting injured forced that different move or whatever. But yeah, go on, Salah.
no. Also, it's like we are so used to having the Timber level of dominance of over
Hmm.
the winger. It's like weird to see something else now. Like
Hmm.
White was a very good defender, but he was not like this dominant against any like attacker. Like he always like there were multiple wingers like Rashford, Mitoma was always troubled like White
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
historically also. So he
Hmm.
is always a bit struggled against pacey like dribbling wingers. So
Hmm.
defensively he's not like crazy good like Timber.
Hmm.
His main output is the way he links with Saka in attack,
Hmm.
and because of rustiness and even Saka was not available, so we couldn't see the best of White. And obviously there's I think it's nothing to be concerned about. I
Okay.
mean, it's like White, we know his qualities, and once he gets fully fit,
Hmm.
hopefully he gets fully fit. Like I mean, he's had that one match, then he gets injured for two matches,
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
that one match. I mean, that's what's hampering him. I
Hmm.
feel
Hmm.
if he's in training for like 4 5 weeks, 6 weeks continuous, he
Hmm.
will obviously get minutes at least for relieving Timber
Hmm.
in most of the games. So
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I think it's nothing to be worried. And once he gets back, it'll. I think he's as good as Timber, like overall as a player. Like just Timber is on another level right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Barani says otherwise. He thinks that it's not something you might gain with regular game time, though. He looks like he lost his pace and his physicality.
Uh,
Mm, physicality, I won't say though. I like the inward runs he made, like in build up when
Mm,
Raya played it to Saliba, Saliba played it to White. Instead
mm,
of just going through that route and playing like a pass straight to Martinelli on the touchline, he used to
mm,
like try to dribble past the players centrally,
mm,
and that actually opened up some nice attacks as well. So physically, no, I think not the biggest downgrade, but pace, yes, heavily.
mm,
At least recovery pace that he had against like good dribblers. Luckily,
mm,
they didn't actually create much from the left side, but they did from the right side through like Jelson Martin, Chiquino, and stuff like that. But
mm, mm,
in this game, yeah, I can say that. But I think he should get better too.
I
mm,
mean, I honestly, I don't think pace was a huge part of his game, so I think it should be okay.
mm.
Yeah.
Falcourt says, never was 1v1 like Timber, but on the ball he was class in passing. It was like, it's okay, let's please. Okay, fair enough.
Mm.
I wasn't even expecting Timber level performance. I've seen that what White can offer us. Always known he's better going forward than Timber, but his game made me question. Okay, fair enough. Plus, we have Mosquera, Rice, or Norgard who can deputize if needed. Fair enough. At worst, he'll transform to center back. We can use Mosquera as right back or wing.
Good
Okay.
shot.
Hmm. Rather says Hincapie looks like a South American gunda. Hope he reflects the type of cat on the pitch. Soon, man. Soon.
Looks like a peddler, bro. I can't lie.
We'll talk about FPL in the very end, Vijay. Don't worry. Okay. Other performances. I want to talk about the Jokeris performance. People have been talking about Jokeris performance, right? Okay. When people said that um, the numbers do not matter as long as the performances are good, this is one of the games, right? I know in the last 5 games, Jokeris hasn't scored anything. He's come close to scoring, but he's not scored anything. People are not going to talk about that. Why? Because performances have been good. People are able to see him adapting to the game. People are able to see that he's adapting to the situation, and people are seeing that he has elevated some of his not so known traits like holder play, physicality, and all of that really, really well in the Premier League as well as for the Arsenal team. Right? What did you guys think? We'll start with
Um,
Arush.
Yeah, I think over the games, I think he's getting used to the way we play. I think he's using
Hmm,
his body quite well.
hmm,
Where I think even in this game, some of the release of passes that he had, maybe that outside of foot pass to Trossard straight away, or
hmm,
like some of the just how he anticipated movements from Odegaard and stuff. I think he was very
hmm,
good in that sense.
hmm,
This game at least against Olympiacos.
hmm,
Um, Offensively, it is the same theme that we're seeing. He's
hmm,
getting into very good positions, but just when he's on that way to like take the shot or make that one feint and going to take a shot, I think
hmm,
he's losing his footing there, and
hmm,
that is a bit concerning for a player who's the best in that sense, like last season or the season before that,
hmm,
where in zones like that he was the most confident in getting out shots.
hmm,
And in terms of shots, I think you mentioned it in the video that you made as well that he's not getting the right differentiation or the ratio between
hmm,
power and placement. It's very very off, and we
hmm.
we spoke about this long back. I think even in March, even in April when he was just linked to us. One of the
Mm,
biggest concerns or things that even I was critical about him in that sense was
mm,
how he doesn't have a differentiation between shot power and shot placement, which is very key for a center forward.
mm,
And him being in zones closer to the goal has to see him finish it with maybe some amount of perfection or precision in like general,
mm,
and
mm,
he is not managing to find that difference.
mm,
And in that sense, against Olympiacos, two tries onto goal passes from Odegaard, he always chose power, and may that be with his weak foot as well, the
mm,
left foot shot that
mm,
he had. Even
mm,
the goal that we ended up scoring, yeah,
mm,
good action. It ended up being very precise.
mm,
He physically bullied two defenders. Even with the left foot, he chooses power in to certain degrees that will benefit
mm,
his shot taking ability, which
mm,
is very very heavily reliable on his um shooting power. So ball striking is great. I think in this sense, Sesko has a good difference between placement and power,
mm,
but not the best finisher in that sense.
mm,
Joker is a bit better finisher.
mm.
But yeah, I think he's getting very much in the groove. But I really need to see him score a couple of goals now.
Yeah,
that
I
we've
think
touched like
West.
almost 10 goals, 10 games now that we've
Uh-huh,
played. So, yeah.
absolutely. Salo, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, ideally, he should have scored good in
Mm,
the Olympiacos game, and Newcastle game also probably, uh, like he would have scored at least one of those chances. But
mm,
I for now I'm gonna like be a bit more lenient with Gyökeres because because I understand that like all the jokes aside, even for words is the same thing. It's a new league.
mm,
It's like you have to acclimatize to the team,
mm,
and you can already, if you take the first game and second game,
mm,
and you take this game, you can easily see the improvements in his game already.
mm,
And um, you can already see the stamp of Arteta in his game already, like a bit. Like you
mm,
can see the link up play has improved
mm,
two folds at least. Like
mm,
so I think for a striker, when you sign a striker, I
mm,
think that's one of the main things is that you can leave the goal scoring part alone. Like
mm,
for now, you need to work on him getting those chances or getting into this.
mm,
I
mm,
think for a striker, eventually it will come, and people will kind of compare everything with the top level because obviously we are competing at the top level. But if you see, strikers are generally a bit hot and cold. Like they do get, like they get streaky and then they score a lot of goals, and then they have these cold moments
mm,
where they don't score a lot. So that's pretty much expected from most of the strikers.
mm,
So and we already knew coming into this transfer that he's very good, but yeah, he's not that elite
mm,
level yet. So I mean that those all things are expected. So I think it's all positive sign for now. Like I really liked his performance at Newcastle and
mm,
even at Forest when he scored, and even at even at against Olympiacos.
mm,
Uh, Especially he was not known for linking up play, and he has this good. I think he has good, more than better vision than I expected. Like
mm,
I see him like take the ball and without taking a touch, he passes to Trossard
mm,
out wide, and I like those things.
mm,
And I absolutely love how the way he is relentless,
mm,
and like the way he's willing to get into positions. And for me, that's a very big thing about a striker. Um, and you can already see his fitness is improving. He's able to catch up with most of our attacks also now. So yeah, I think he will start banging in eventually. I feel that personally. I think a striker doesn't unlearn how to score goals. So I think we know he can score a lot of
mm,
goals.
mm,
So I
mm.
think I think he will start banging in eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Health coaches with time, we will get to we'll get used. He'll get used to the pace and physicality of the league. He, he even is trapping diet tricks from Raya like King Kai at times. Hate we use him as King Kai with the diet freaks. Fair enough. I also think he's exhausting himself a lot. That's why he's falling over himself at the end of the chances. I'd like to see him reserve energy to complete final actions. Hmm.
I
This is
think these are
something.
some things are there which he has to like re-engineer himself. Then I think Arteta and Heinz and all are helping him in that. Like yeah,
Hmm.
obviously his style of play, which was at Sporting, he has to change it a bit,
Hmm.
and we can already see there's a bit more pause in his game. So I think it will be added. Like
Hmm. I feel there's an issue with most of our attack that they're so tired by the time they have a chance to score that. Okay. Yeah, not having Kinkai is taking a full toll, definitely. Hmm.
yeah, that's it.
Do you think that is the reason? Do you think that is
Yeah,
the reason?
100%.
Yes, it
Because
would have.
if his minutes are not being divided amongst another player, and
Hmm.
you're telling me a Merino is the player who's being divided the minutes with, I
Hmm.
don't think it's benefiting his performances. Neither it is giving him a boost to actually make a difference also in games.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
his position at the moment is not at risk,
Hmm.
and that is the difference. Because if you see Saka, Madueke, Martinelli, Trossard,
Hmm.
Dauman there,
Hmm.
Vaneri on Odegaard, or Eze on like all 3-4 attacking positions,
Hmm.
it is giving you a boost in your own performance, and it's also making you work in like a way that it's not similar to the way um your own players play, and it's just benefiting your game. And I
Okay.
think his intensity in that sense, yes, I would do agree to some extent, but
Hmm.
I think that's got to do with the amount of games they play as well. I
Okay.
don't think rotation wise we can make a big
Hmm.
difference for that
Hmm.
argument as well.
Mhm. When chances is being provided for Gyökeres, he'll definitely get back to shooting boots like KD providing for Hoyland. Fair enough. Inshallah, this game Gyökeres will score a couple of goals. Hmm. Interesting game week, to be honest. And his runs, which we haven't seen since Oba, that will do damage against mid blocks. Probably. This is exactly okay. That Manchester United game, right? He had the easiest of tap-ins in that FA Cup game. You are not giving the reason that he was tired and that is why he wouldn't have scored a tap-in. I will that day. Oh my god. They get tired and cause mental exhaustion, and they also get needy to change the game finally after 90. Okay, fair enough. Look, I have scenarios where guys Saka gets sold. No, never. Canceling this
Skip,
entire
skip,
question.
skip, skip,
Skipping
skip.
question altogether. Uh, I'm not taking this question at all. But okay. Anything else you guys want to talk about in this specific game, or shall we talk about Odegaard,
I
Merino?
think Miles Lewis Kelly is a good topic to talk about
Cool. Okay, since you
because
brought it up, good.
for someone who's not gotten enough minutes in an
Hmm.
Arsenal standpoint, he's
Hmm.
done very well for England also when he got the call up.
Hmm.
I think the way he's just played the other day, I think he just gives you like such a good option and a
Hmm.
difference to Calafiori, who is good for like a certain period of a time, but not the whole game.
Hmm.
And that has been like the case against Newcastle as well the other day, where at a point you were like, okay, just get this guy off. Like
Hmm.
that was the case between France. But with MLS, I think just the stability that he brings to midfield, and I think Zubimendi also plays better with a Miles Lewis Kelly right next to him.
Hmm.
And we saw it in the second half is where Declan Rice also came on for Merino and they were just filling that trio as such.
Hmm.
And Miles Lewis Kelly was so good with his release of passes and stuff like that. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I think the way he can just open up his body, just
Hmm.
receive passes,
Hmm.
and like just maybe progress the ball,
Hmm.
that in itself is a big difference to what a Calafiori can bring.
Hmm.
And yeah, of course, you can argue now that who's going to be starting against West Ham after this performance that Miles
Hmm.
Lewis Kelly put out, but
Hmm.
it's just good squad depth getting enough minutes to shine. And we know the quality that Miles Lewis Kelly has. He stepped
Hmm.
up last season. He
Hmm.
made Calafiori look like a no one in this side when he was
Hmm.
injured. And
Hmm.
once he
Hmm.
came back, he just couldn't give away his position to him. So
Right.
it's been a different case this season, but where he struggled in preseason and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But when he's like on his day, he's like very good for us, and the
Hmm.
solutions that he can bring were just seen against Olympiacos.
On that note, right, since you said this thing, squad depth, right? Um, to the five concurrent viewers presently with us, I hope you guys don't fall for the narrative that Ethan Veneri could be sold, Max Doman is not getting minutes and all that because Arsenal are doing well. The squad depth that we have right now is so good. So players who came from the academy will find it a little bit harder to break into the main team, right? It doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means that the quality that is there presently on the bench and in the first team is pretty high. Academy players like Ethan Veneri and this thing Max Doman will get minutes in Carabao Cup or as a substitute or when there's a serious injury to our main players. So BDA will try and push that narrative, or if you're active on Twitter, certain group of people with certain ticks to their Twitter thing, they will try to bag in impressions. They will try to get that bag by getting people to hate and to interact with that. So do not fall for the narrative, I beg you, because even before this game started against Olympiacos, people were like, why didn't Ethan Veneri start over Martin Odegaard? What is the need for Odegaard to play this game? We saw how influential Odegaard is, right? And people are forgetting for the fact that Odegaard is coming back from an injury. It was a shoulder injury, I get it, but he's been away from the first 10 minutes for a while because whenever he came back, he got injured. So this 90 minutes was so important for him. So don't forget that. The media will try their best to try and rattle because Arsenal fans, let's be honest, are the easiest to take to like a rattle and probably get the most impressions from, right? So please do not fall for the narrative. I beg you. It's for your own sanity. What you do after this is your own thing. So that's all I
Yeah,
can.
already with Miles, I think today a reporter asked Tuchel that
Hmm.
if Miles doesn't play more, will he be in the England squad? So
Hmm.
Tuchel is like, yeah, only on only if he's not getting game time, he won't be making the England team.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, these are the kind of thing media pushes, but
Hmm. Hmm.
because obviously right now he's finding it difficult to get into the
Hmm.
squad. But that's the thing, like as I told earlier, like
Hmm.
when we are too chaotic, you need a player like Calafiori who could like thrive in that chaos. But sometimes we need to like slow down the game. Like for
Hmm.
example, against Newcastle, before Calafiori came off, the game was getting 2-1 end to end. Then you
Hmm.
bring on Miles, and then you slow down that game, and then able to consistently apply the pressure on their box.
Hmm.
So I think that is the beauty of having different profiles and different types of player. And
Hmm.
I think fans should get used to this fact that their players won't play 90 minutes or won't start games,
Hmm.
and will be only affecting them in certain ways the
Hmm.
games. Like
Hmm.
we've seen Saka getting subbed off at 65 minutes at
Hmm.
Newcastle.
Hmm.
So I mean, if Saka is substitutable, then any player
Hmm.
is like not untouchable in our squad. Like so,
True, true. Tuchel also shows some hypocrisy when he said that Jude is in the squad because he hasn't played 90 minutes for Madrid, despite Jude requesting to be in the squad. But he picked up Saka, who hasn't done 90 either. Okay, fair enough.
Grealish
Expected.
also isn't part of the squad, no?
I didn't check the squad.
they didn't even take Wharton, which a
It's,
lot of England fans were crying for.
Wharton. Elliot Anderson is
Is
there?
Elliot Anderson there?
Yeah, Elliot Anderson is it.
I like. Okay. Uh, Vijay says expected Dorman. Okay, we'll come to this bit.
I
One
mean,
last bit.
Dorman is 15. I
No,
don't
wait.
understand what.
We'll come to this bit. Probably the last thing we talk about the UCL game, and then we go to the Premier League, right? We'll talk about this bit once. I'll just take in a few comments and then we'll get to this. This isn't media trying to rattle us with Veneri. It's our own. That's what. Barani, you are on Twitter like me, right? You know, certain people with blue ticks will try to put in tweets saying that Ethan Vereri will probably leave or be sold or something like that. Fans will interact with that. They'll get
They
impressions.
clipped that screenshot of Waneri looking at Arteta and Dowman
Mm,
looking at Waneri,
mm, mm,
saying
mm.
that, oh, you know what is coming in the next
Anyway,
transfer window.
they already signed new contracts, so even if they're
Yeah, I mean,
sold, we'll
that
get
makes sense.
proper money for them. So
Huh,
it doesn't even matter.
that's not the thing. That's what. No, it's the way Twitter has completely changed since blue tick and people earning from Twitter and all that has changed the entire way. And once these things get picked up, mainstream narrative will start running because I know one of the things. Goldbridge said that we have players presently in the squad who are only potentially to finish seventh or below in the table. So why are we expecting ourselves to finish in top four or something like that? People ran with this shit. Mainstream media took this and started running their own agenda about why Amaram should be back and all that. So let's not fall for it for your own sanity. That's what I'm saying. Arsenal have so many players fit in that midfield. How are you guys gonna choose players, man? That's the
Game
thing.
Based on
state.
the situation,
Hmm.
that is the thing.
Game state,
In-game
bro.
situation,
Hmm.
fitness. You think
Hmm.
all eight will be fit across the whole
Hmm.
season? I don't think so.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yep. We'll never get tired of talking about such a special talent like Lewis Kelly. Effortless glides through challenges and soaks up pressure. He was sensational, dude. Pep has a dig at Tuchel for not picking Foden. I mean, Foden, I think just last 2 3 games is when he started playing, right? Where was he in the end of last season? I'll never know. But yeah, welcome, Dr. Vivek. How are you, sir? I'm here to take my decision. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is your moment. I had my moments where I said rubbish, probably in hindsight, but yeah, this is your moment. Congratulations. And how are you, sir? Uh, I had a predict. Oh, yeah. I said we should dominate. We should dominate Olympiacos till the very end and score the winning goal in the dead end, like how Olympiacos did to us back then. But yeah, instead we got to. That's what I think. That's what he wanted. But I blocked too many accounts. Muted. I I have
I
blocked
saw
one.
your picture, bro. What the fuck is 1,000 accounts blocked, bro, on Twitter? How do you get the time to block 1,000 accounts?
Dude, that much rage bait shit is there on Twitter, and this is me being patient with the other people because see, this includes even non blue tick people. It's our own.
Honestly, honestly, the best platform is Threads. Arsenal fan on Threads are amazing. They're really positive.
Who
I'm
And
uses
not.
that app, bro? Who uses that app?
No, Salu uses it whenever I'm calling with Salu. He'll start reading stuff. Like I'm like, I've read this
Yeah.
on Twitter. They say, no, I've read this. I'm reading this
Just
on.
get on Twitter, bro, Salman. It's fun with
No, Twitter is too toxic from what I've heard.
That is true.
Threads, Arsenal fans on Threads are really a positive and optimistic. It's
because there's
nice.
a minority there.
Which is fine. Which is fine. To be
Yeah, at
honest,
least I don't have to block people.
You might get your updates and all there, no?
Salu by pump faking threads on YouTube.
Meta is gonna be angry.
Rage waiting for money. Even I don't do that. Absolutely. My Twitter feed is funny while being rash. Yeah. Yeah, my dear Arsenal fans, start ignoring the media narratives. They just want interaction, and Arsenal will be in for each title as they're receiving hate for. Absolutely, absolutely. I don't think Arteta himself wants a fully fit squad because they will have to leave.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, coming to this point, right? Wait, Max Doman is in. Okay, I think it comes to two things. First thing, Magalhaes getting the small niggle forced Mosquera to come in. Second thing, Arush mentioned this on Twitter. I It's the fact that Zubamendi and Rice, no, Zubamendi and who else picked up yellow cards? Oh yeah, Zubamendi picked up a yellow card, right? Could be another reason why Ethan Veneri and Max Doman didn't get minutes. Probably that is why we saw Timber getting. Probably that is why we saw Mosquera getting minutes. I genuinely thought Norgard could come in sooner to like lock down that entire thing, right? Maybe that is one thing I was faulting. I didn't expect
Also,
Tim.
also I
I didn't
feel
expect
that
Timber to come. Hmm,
also I feel that like he right now and he trusts Ethan and Doman only if the game is
hmm,
done. Like
hmm,
Roman came on, I think, against Leeds when it was like 5-4-0 already,
hmm, hmm,
Yeah,
hmm,
he's
and
been a direct sub only for Odegaard also.
hmm,
and also Ethan was only forced to play the game against Forest because Odegaard got injured,
hmm,
Mm.
and he didn't like, and he played in the Carabao Cup. He started in the Carabao Cup.
hmm,
So
hmm,
I think that's where they both are at right now.
hmm,
And
hmm,
to compare the Ethan and Doman situation
hmm,
to Miles is completely unrealistic because
hmm,
Miles is playing left back,
hmm,
whereas they both are going to play near the midfield area, Doman
hmm,
and Ethan, where you need to be much more better.
hmm,
And I know Ethan has such a talent that people are like really excited to watch him and
hmm,
whatnot, but
hmm,
I think it's unrealistic to expect him to just dominate in midfield already.
hmm,
Whereas if you see his duel numbers this season, it's one of the worst in the Arsenal squad. Like
hmm,
aerial duels, Ethan's aerial duels, one-on-one take on, not sorry, one-on-one duels won. It's
hmm,
one of the worst in the Arsenal squad this year.
hmm, hmm,
So those all those all things taken into consideration, I think he'll only play against like lower mid-table teams
hmm.
and Carabao Cup games, and to relieve Odegaard if we are winning quite big.
Also, aerial duels in the UCL, the top guy at 90% is Martin Zubimendi, bro, alongside
Yeah,
Virgil van Dijk.
the amount of headers he wins is insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for someone his height and for someone who was actually getting bullied when he came into the Premier League, I think, yeah.
What happened to
We've
City?
considered like, God knows, bro. We've considered like 3 goals in 9 games, which is like great in that sense as well.
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't have conceded that goal to City.
Mm.
And which is the other goal we conceded? It was a Newcastle, yeah, header.
Liverpool, you obviously
And
can't.
yeah, yeah.
And I think for this game also another good thing that we that he's just gone. I think
Yeah.
another good thing that we tried off the bench, like which showed our intent, was the Saka as a sub,
Mm,
but also for a fact that they both switched wings,
yeah.
and we ended up scoring from that chance as well. So that was something good as well.
I mean, even the second goal was a bit of a not a great
Yup.
finish.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah, but he's
Saka,
much
but
more direct from the left.
Arteta spoke about this in today's press conference that
Yeah,
he wants to see Saka on his stronger left foot in the left wing. So
yeah, yeah.
that could be like interesting to see. Uh, I
Hmm.
mean, a lot of people are already clamoring for like Saka on the left and Noni on the right when Noni is fit. So, and Arteta doing that in game could be interesting. Yeah,
Hmm.
Okay, what all did I miss?
Nothing. We were just speaking
nothing.
of how the substitutions of Saka and Eze, they came
Hmm.
in first in their normal positions, but then they switched to left
mm,
winger and right winger,
mm,
respectively.
mm.
But watching Saka and Eze coming on was like catharsis, man. Honestly.
Somebody said
Let it all work out.
somebody said with MLS, Saka and Eze being on the bench, it was like three generations of Haaland.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that.
And with Ethan with Max Doman, it's like four
Down.
generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Suchit got offended about threat now. But okay, I will take in few comments and we'll talk about the UCL. No, we'll talk about the Premier League. If we have time, we can talk about even FPL after that. What's the yellow card rule in UCL? Rice got 2 in 2. Arush?
I was complaining about this the whole game on
Hmm.
the group chat, saying we are picking up yellow cards for
Yeah.
absolutely no
Hmm.
reason.
Hmm.
And when we are going to go to that first round of 32, round of 16 game, we're going to
Hmm.
be without a player. That
Hmm.
happened with Thomas Partey last season. That
Hmm.
happened
Yeah.
with someone else also last season.
Hmm. Hmm.
Timber only.
Why did
I
that
think
show up?
some. No, Timber was in trouble for a long
He was
time.
in contention for getting.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh,
it just is very weird. Like the yellow card that Magalhaes also took
Oh, that was
yesterday.
so idiotic. My God.
That
hmm.
is like so dumb, dude. And then
Hmm.
Even
Zubimendi, and then
Zubi's was like
yeah,
no reason he got a yellow.
Hmm.
yeah, and
Hmm.
then if you then compare this to Kieran Dewsbury Hall's
Oh
situation
my
in the
God.
Premier
Hmm.
League,
Hmm.
that guy has picked up 5 yellow cards in 6 games.
Yeah, yeah.
One is for a tackle that is very very clean, and one is for taking a free kick too quick.
Quick. Yeah.
When the whistle was blown by the referee himself,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
and then
Biryani
he came out
rice.
on Twitter and then he put up a post about it as well, which is quite
Uh,
crazy. So
uh,
yeah, I think if you're going to give so many games in a season, or if it's going to be so competitive that
uh,
you're going to actually pull out yellow cards or red cards for absolutely anything, they should like make the barrier like to 7 or 8 yellow cards in that sense, because it just happens too quick now, bro. Like
uh,
10 games and you are very sure of getting like at least 3 to 4 yellow cards,
uh.
and then that is it.
Arteta trying to redo what he did at City, 100 points a season with Sane on the right, with Sterling on the right. Old style wingers
Sure.
playing in center and natural feet and staying wide. Okay. Yellow card rule resets in the knockout. Hmm. Charles, three cards is goes to one match suspension is a rule in league.
So Rice will probably miss one for sure.
Hmm. uh,
Magalhaes will also miss one.
hmm.
Yeah.
Ethan will play at home when it's not high pressure games at 10, where it is a good evening for him. Okay.
Environment,
Environment.
Environment. That's what I said. Environment. Okay. Max is a
of
big man.
course.
Let him enjoy his youth, rack up cameos
Exactly.
when needed, and learn from the likes of Saka, his father
I mean,
Biryani.
people want us to throw the youngsters in pressure situation when there is no need to. Yeah. Like
Mm-hmm.
we don't need to throw these youngsters. We're not like desperate for talent on the pitch. Yeah.
Do you guys have plans for watch alongs for Prem and UCL? UCL probably for the um, Atletico Madrid match, we might do a watch along. See, I would love to do it. It is just that we're not doing it. That's all I have. That's all I'm saying. Nothing else. We initially did it in start of the season, but it's fine. It's fine. Uh, I would really want an insight on Zubimendi's role, Arush. Such a unique profile he is. Yeah, yeah. Arush is a 19-year-old uncle, very mature, and he's a very unique profile, to be very honest. Uh,
Sure.
I think we
so,
already did a video right on this channel on Zubi.
huh.
Yeah,
We
we
did on
have.
Sesko as well, but let's not go there.
Oh, that video, bro.
Rice can miss. This team is flexible enough to face the heat, suffer, and get out of it. Remember Mourinho facing Ramos to take a yellow. Ha ha ha. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably something like this could happen. You never know. Cool. That's it for UCL. Do you guys have anything else to talk about UCL? No?
No, no,
Cool. We'll
no.
talk about Premier League.
Yes.
Okay. We'll swiftly go through the remaining games and then finally we'll talk about the Arsenal game because some things I want to talk
Why are all the class aura farming on their match posters?
Yeah, everyone's trying to like make the best poster, bro.
about.
Yeah.
Okay. The big game this weekend, um, Chelsea versus Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. What do you think? What do you guys think?
Bro, Bournemouth versus Fulham is at 12:30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Today.
Bro, I
yeah.
haven't made my FPL team, bro.
Okay, so for FPL, how many more minutes do we have? So we got 49 more minutes left for your FPL team. For people who are making their
Shit.
FPL teams, 49 more minutes. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll quickly talk about Premier League. We will try and do the FPL team at the same time. Cool.
I almost captain Saka. Last minute, I just captain Haaland now. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Thoughts on this game? Chelsea versus
Uh,
Liverpool at Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea should win hopefully, but because coming
Hmm.
into the game, Chelsea is in form, like some kind of form, like
Hmm.
they got a win. Liverpool coming back of 2 wins.
Hmm.
Alisson missing. Manvadishvili, I think making his Premier League debut in a tough away ground,
Hmm.
so could be something to look there also.
Hmm.
But looking at Chelsea's defense and the lack of quality overall, like the way they're playing,
Hmm.
I just can't say that they will win.
Hmm.
Honestly,
Hmm.
I feel at max, Chelsea can draw.
Hmm.
If not, I think I'm going for a Liverpool win of 2-1.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm. 2-1. Okay.
yeah, 2-1. Yeah.
Charles says Chelsea Football Club losing three on the trot is equal to meltdown, right? Plus the red card history. They might scrap. If they scrap or draw, I will celebrate it because I don't think they will win. I don't think they have it in them to win. It'll be very hard for them to keep a draw because I don't think they have the what do we say, the
Structure.
balance. Ha, ha,
Mm.
ha, ha. Yeah, the structure to maintain that thing to draw the game. Arush, thoughts on this?
On what?
Chelsea was Liverpool game, man.
It's at Stamford Bridge, no?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I think Chelsea can get a result in this game. To be honest, even how bad they've been, even if they're going to be
Mm,
without Palmer,
mm,
I think if they're just a bit more clinical in front of goal and they just don't pick a red card because that has been like a trend for them where they're
mm,
betting on themselves to pick out
mm,
red cards every game.
mm,
So yeah, in that sense, yeah, because defense is also going to look different for Liverpool, no? So
mm,
in that sense, I just feel it's going to be a game where Chelsea can get the better of them at home, and I think that happened last season.
mm. Uh-huh. No,
Yes.
last season it was a draw. It was the first match of
Yeah.
the season. First match, it
Uh,
was the first game.
so yeah,
Yeah.
it is very much possible that Chelsea can do us a favor.
Mm-hmm. Barani says Salubai, the centre backs booty shield and hash.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't trust their defense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chelsea, when will your blood boil? Remember what Karas spoke about you guys, Neville calling you all the names. Do it for the Blues. Slap Liverpool. Kaisedo shin kicker. What do you have for us? Only hope is Garnacho cooking
Prim Pong.
ping pong. Crazy.
Yeah.
Chelsea fullbacks and midfield battle will be interesting. They can get pulled. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, I think the only place where Chelsea could dominate this game is in their midfield,
hmm,
because if Word starts and if
it's,
Gravenberg doesn't have his best game,
hmm,
like Caicedo, I know a lot of Arsenal fans don't really rate him, but he is a top player, and
hmm, hmm,
even if you have Enzo having his good game,
hmm,
that's the only place where I feel Chelsea can probably win that battle and maybe
hmm,
control the game. You know,
hmm, hmm,
but
hmm.
in the attack, no way Liverpool is better.
No,
Defense,
no way
Liverpool is
Chelsea is
better.
no, no way Chelsea is no.
Yeah, that's what Liverpool is better than Chelsea, and
Hmm.
in defense, and even goalkeeper, even though it's Manmadeshvili, is better than whatever Chelsea will put up.
Whatever Chelsea will put up.
Yeah,
Fair
so
enough.
yeah.
Did I miss anything? Yeah. Dr. Vivek, for all the FPL people still making the teams, keep Gyökeres in your team. He's scoring two and assisting one. Dr. Vivek, you will be surprised looking at my FPL team in shortly. We'll do that as well. Okay, Charles says Allison out for 6 weeks. Is it a big loss for them? What do you guys think? They played well with Kelleher also. I don't think it might be too big of a thing.
If you see
Um,
the fixtures that they're coming up against, I think it's
hmm,
going to be a very very big miss because if you saw the Crystal Palace game in game only, like
Yeah,
I only watched the highlights, but the way Allison saved them in that game, like
hmm,
even before the drama that happened in the end of second half,
hmm,
that tells you a story as to how reliable Allison is. And
hmm,
if you see a Real Madrid fixture, a City fixture, a lot of other fixtures that are going to come up for them. So even the now Chelsea United also, like as bad as United are,
hmm,
Allison can also make a difference in that game. So
hmm,
Mawadashvili, who's not actually had minutes, going to come up.
Hmm.
and he's not good with his feet. Who's not? I mean, that's all that I've that heard of him, but I've
Hmm.
not watched him. But the
Hmm.
same criticism that goes out against any second keeper that is going to come up for an injured keeper
Hmm.
is being talked about with him. So obviously, it's going to be a big, big loss.
Yep, yep. And also, Barani makes a nice point here. Mamadashvili is poor with his feet, though. Chelsea can definitely force turnovers. Can they finish is the only question. If Maresca doesn't remove Estevao, I think they will have a good chance because Estevao has been really, really good. I mean, in the 2 billion that they spent on attackers or basically in the team, I thought this guy looks like
World
the part.
class.
Yeah, he looks world
He
class.
could be world class.
Yeah, he could, yeah, potentially be world class. That's what I was trying to say. Halko says Santos or Lavia or Shin Kicker plus Enzo is equal to the trio. Please do it for us. Fair enough.
I think Lavia is fit for this game.
Yes,
And I think
fine.
Yeah,
Santos is injured.
yeah.
Who's injured? Oh, Santos. Yeah, Santos is injured. Yes,
Only
Santos is.
game he has never been injured for Chelsea is against Liverpool. Pure hater.
Dr. Vivek, we took it for greater good, plus didn't have any Arsenal players. Okay. By the way, Touchwood, I can't find out. Wood. Okay. Okay, shut up. Shut up. When will Havertz be back? I want to see him running
What
behinds
the fuck?
on those curly through balls of Odegaard or those lofted ones.
Curly through balls.
I actually want.
I don't know why that makes me laugh.
Could it not be a
Uh,
child for 1 second, Salo?
Okay, okay.
Kidding, man. Also,
Bro,
I
quick question. Do y'all think it is a smart move to play a wild card this week?
can you like not rub it on my face because I took wildcard this game week.
Oh, you took? Then I think
Yeah.
it's a good decision to compete with you, bro. With my brother's account.
Oh, of course, of course. But here's the point. Okay, I actually want to see Kai Havertz play with Jokeris. I think
Yeah.
many of the games we would have already seen Jokeris and Kai Havertz link up together. We never know. Arush missed Palace game and Liverpool lost. You might have to miss the Chelsea game too.
When is it? I'll miss it, bro. Mostly I'll
Yeah,
miss
it's
it this week.
It's tomorrow, na?
tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
And what time do we play?
10 o'clock your time means 7 o'clock. No, 7:30
No,
IST.
no, I'm saying India time 10 o'clock.
Oh, India time 10. Yeah.
When are we playing tomorrow?
8:30.
8:30. Eh?
No, no, 8, 8,
Seven,
8.
7 o'clock. No, 7:30. 7:30
We are
IST.
playing 7:30.
We're playing 7:30.
7:30,
They
9:30.
are playing 10. Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
No,
Okay, I'll miss it,
9:30.
bro.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I'll miss it.
People don't realize how good Mohamed Ashwell is. You'll watch it now. Frimpong, in my opinion, won't start. I think Frimpong could start. Okay, wait. In the Premier League, right? Yeah, I think Frimpong won't start. You could see Soberslay on the right back. Mohamed he's a good shot stopper. People are not rating him because of the fact that people can press him because he's not good with his
Aura
feet.
merchant, bro.
Uh, no one talks about Liverpool having 35 million keeper on the bench, but when Arsenal did it, it's fine, man. Lavia is the new Thiago.
Mm.
How to change players in FPL, bro? Ah, okay. This is dude, Salu, this is first time. This is first time playing. Uh,
Just press on the X, choose a different player, just see how many free transfers or transfers you have left. Make
Vijay.
them within the budget. Make sure you
Yeah,
don't exceed the points.
you can change on 11 players, no problem.
Yeah,
Vijay.
Take
just
11
just
players.
press the just press the wild card in that sense because otherwise you'll get a minus and you won't get to use the wild card for the next 19 weeks. But that is damn rude, bro.
Yeah. Vijay, we come in peace. We're not
Yeah, yeah,
horrible
yeah.
people like how Salman is. Right? Please.
No, it
Uh,
was just. It's just like it's like randomly popped up how to change players in FPL. That's what made me laugh. Yeah.
uh, Saliba has made a world class mistake by renewing a
World
contract.
class mistake.
World class.
Should I counter it with multiple uses? Imagine
Luke, do you think Bruno Fernandes made a world class mistake in staying at United as well?
No, I think
But,
United made a world class mistake by not selling him.
fair enough. Arush heard curly and remembered long legs. Oh God.
Oh my god.
I used a wildcard to use bench boost this weekend. Okay. But, no, I don't do wildcards. It's do it after. I think we'll get two wildcards, so that's fine. 7:30
Mm.
is up. Uh, you don't get it. Thiago used to be injured all year and randomly be fit against Arsenal. Lave, yeah, we get it. We get it. We get it. Chill, chill. No worries. Now we're gonna Neil Salubai with all the jokes this year. Yep. Curl. Okay. Moving on. The Man City game. So Man City are traveling to Brentford. I personally think it's not as straightforward as people think. I think Brentford
Mm,
has a good midfield. They have good long balls to like beat Man City's backline as well.
yeah.
I think they have it in them to at least get a result. I do not know about a win though, but I think they will get a result. What do you guys think?
If only thing is Haaland. Yeah, the thing is Haaland. If he gets a chance or two, he'll score. So
Hmm.
that's
No,
what makes me say City will win.
no, I,
Um,
no. I feel in spite of him also they can still get a result. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
I think.
obviously Brentford could get a result because yeah, they're in a good form right now. But
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
hopefully Brentford wins, but I don't think so. I mean,
Hmm.
if I'm not wrong, even Foden generally tends to have good games against
Hmm.
Brentford.
Hmm.
So I think they have enough to beat Brentford.
Hmm.
But I agree it won't be easy. I think
Hmm.
it'll be like a tight 1-2-1 or a 2-0 at max. Yeah.
Hmm. 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 I same. Even I feel like a 2-1 kind of game.
Yeah.
Kevin Shard's counter runs fair enough. Okay. Arush, thoughts on this game?
Brentford plays City, right?
Yeah, at Brentford home.
I think it's going to be a one-sided game, dude. I think Haaland bags in this game, like always.
Oh,
And yeah, I
is he a
think
captain? Is that what you're saying?
no. It's just how Brentford have looked in recent weeks and how
Okay.
they've started the season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it looks like it looks like a fixture where they can get the better of them, bro. I'm not gonna back Brentford in actually getting a result in this game.
Okay, okay. Foden doing well against fodder teams like Palmer. Imagine my shot. Henderson running it back against City like he did against United. You never know. Haaland triple captain time, probably. Okay. The next game, Man United versus Sunderland. Sunderland, right?
I'm so pissed at Premier League for putting at the same time as the Arsenal game.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
wanted
no,
to
no.
watch this
I don't
game
think
so
so.
bad.
I don't think
It
so.
is, yeah, it is at the same time.
It is. It is.
I
Um.
wanted to watch this game so badly, man.
Oh God.
I
Basic.
probably might even skip the Arsenal game and watch this game. To be fair.
Oh,
It's
dude.
like
See,
United games are pure comedy right now.
I'll be going to my friend's house, so definitely probably have to watch my Arsenal game on the laptop or something. Okay, fair enough. I will take in Luke's comment before anything. It's not Bruno who made the world class mistake by staying. It's United who made a world class mistake by keeping. Should have sold him, bought him Baleba and Dumfries with the amount of money we had. Okay, we get it. Okay, fair enough. Huh. Sadly, his Cameron last game, Xhaka final nail in his coffin. Hmm.
Oh no, but I already read reports that he won't be sacked irrespective of the result of the Sunderland game.
I think it will be after the November. I think it'll be after
No,
November
but there
fixes.
were many conflicting reports that said that Ratcliffe wants to give the full season to Amarin. Yeah, I feel that is the best thing for United. They need to stick with Amarin for now. Yeah,
I, I
it makes no sense to
I hope they
sack him.
stick with it. I hope they stick with
It's
it.
not about. I know. I as a joke, it's there, but I'm saying like genuinely, they need to stick with the manager through the to the end of the season, at
Mm-hmm.
least.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is this why he might not get sacked?
Yeah. There is some clause like he'll get not. He will still get compensation, but not 12 million. Yeah.
Okay. United win against Sunderland 3-1. We are back, baby. Who knows?
After
Who knows?
Sunderland, if you win one more game, then we'll see.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you need. If you lose Sunderland game also, I'll not say anything. Please try and do something against Liverpool.
Yeah.
I know it is at Anfield, but come on. After November, it's 4 or 6 million. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay, Arush, thoughts on this United vs Sunderland game?
Sunderland are winning, bro. Yeah, bro.
Just
It's like
I
a
just
very
wanted Xhaka
obvious
score.
fixture. Yeah, a fixture where Xhaka turns up,
Hmm.
and I think they've also got like, I mean, Sunderland are in the top five pro in the league. They
Mm-hmm.
have grinded out results very well.
True,
So in that
true.
sense, yup, I do feel that if they get their attack sorted, which has been like consistently being rotated. But
Mm,
if they manage to start, I think defensively they are very very good in like getting out results and like maybe not conceding goals as well. But
mm,
attacking wise, the way United's approach would be defensively, I think they can get the better of them and like just win the game, dude. Like I don't think anyone is scared of the word Old Trafford or Theatre of Dreams or something at this point in like
mm,
2025. So I
mm,
expect Sunderland to like make a statement there and like, they're just gonna get a win and they're like gonna go touch like
mm.
15 points in the table. So, yeah.
But that'll be crazy. If that is the case, then I think during AFCON they'll be like very, like they would be saved even during AFCON time if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I says I miss when United was shit at times, so it made more fun to watch them lose. Now it's just consistent. Dude, what do you mean? The excitement that I have in watching United every game week is more than watching Arsenal.
Yeah. So I said United is the most fun team to watch, not
Exactly.
because they, one factor is that they're very bad and I don't like them,
Hmm.
but just because they're so bad, they invite any team in the league to play a good brand of football against them. So it ends up being a pretty good game, like
Hmm.
in terms of like chances. Like there's a lot of chances in a United game. So
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
yeah. The Brentford United game was so good to watch. Like honestly,
Oh, yeah.
it was one of the best games I watched, like in Premier League.
I don't think I'll ever forget the camera work that the Premier League team had done, man. Insane. I will never
Yeah.
forget that camera work. It's probably one of the all-time greatest camera works I've ever seen. Forget, uh, yeah, never mind. Forget Christopher Nolan also. The insane camera work this was. This game will be important in deciding relegation battle. I will take this United for decades. They deserve it, and long may this continue for Papa wins. Fair enough. Next game is also important. Leeds versus Spurs will also be very, very interesting to watch
Yeah.
because Leeds at home, especially a newly promoted team, will be very hard to travel to. And Leeds play very, very expansive football, right? Will Thomas Frank crumble under this? I'm not really sure, but I think Leeds could end up getting a point if I'm not wrong. What do you think, Salva?
Yeah, I think it's Spurs is not in a good form right now.
Hmm.
Leeds is a tough place to go anytime.
Hmm.
Um, but I just feel Tottenham have enough quality to beat
Hmm.
Leeds, to
Hmm.
be honest. Uh, and even the goals they've kind of considered Tottenham are like
Hmm.
stupid in a way. I think like I think Tottenham will win this game. To be honest,
Okay.
as much as
Okay.
I don't like to say that, but I think it'll be a 2-1 win for Tottenham
Hmm.
or a draw. But I don't see Leeds winning this. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Arush, thoughts?
No, I didn't
Uh,
keep up with this convo, bro.
damn.
My bad, bro.
What are your thoughts on Leeds versus Spurs game?
I mean, Leeds can surely compete on
Hmm,
their day because I think defensively they've done well this season, and I
hmm,
think Anton Stark has also done like very very good.
hmm.
So Tottenham, they got a 2-2 draw versus. I can see this game go towards a draw, but I don't think Leeds will end up winning this game. That's
Oh,
what I'd say.
yeah, I feel it's a draw. I personally feel
Yeah,
it'll be a
even I
draw.
feel
Yeah.
probably a 2-2 as well.
Imagine DCL scores like a brace or something. That'll be sensational. After all the
That dude
misses that
missed
he
so many chances the other day.
exactly
Against
last
whom was
game.
it?
Who did Leeds
That
play
was
last?
against Bournemouth. Yeah.
Bournemouth. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
fair enough.
Brani says Spurs fans are on the verge of a meltdown. Three draws coming back from two goals down, one goal down, and two goals down again for a defensive manager. Leeds have started impressively. Fair enough. Luke, United will win this match just because it is at Old Trafford. Plus, these players only show passion after a humiliating loss. So, a 2-1 win is what I predict, and we play good football. Kobe will start probably.
Lot of passion I saw after the Manchester Derby loss and Brentford game. And sorry, after the
I
Chelsea match
wonder
also.
how Bisoma is feeling though.
Huh?
He had a lap of honor with his child and all.
We're talking United. Arush, what has the
Yeah,
medicine done to you, man? We're talking United. We're talking Luke talking. What the hell?
my bad.
Arush.
Chelsea
Sorry.
game was no passion. Still, they somehow won luckily because of
Mm-hmm.
Sanchez. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Luke, where was the passion out of
exactly.
DCL heading dagger? Fair enough. Burnley caused so much problems to Spurs at Spurs home. Leeds Fair enough. This is what I personally feel as well. We'll take in few comments from back. Nah, man, it's every week. There's a proverb in Tamil where even too much of kheer is poisonous. I will look, watch me, okay, eye to eye. In my childhood days, where I loved Wenger more than what Arsenal did, I got shat on because I like Wenger by United fans. I had nothing to do with them. I had nothing to do with them. In my entire school, I got shat on. Sallu was my classmate. Even he will tell you how much we got shat on. Simply, we had nothing to do with United. They would simply come and shit on us. Why? I will never understand. So if this is a poison, I will drink it. I do not care. Every game week, I do not care. That's what I have to say. And the fact that Alex Ferguson gets to see this team week, absolutely. More of this. Um, Arush, medicine is opium. Uh, all my best friends are United and Chelsea fans, so I get it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tell them, Suchi, we've been through trenches. I will happily take this poison. Exactly. Okay. Final match. That is the Arsenal game. I didn't find any. I didn't find a graphic on time to put it on slide, so I just showed Twitter.
Real update.
Okay.
What's the
Uh,
update by the way?
he just had a niggle as a precaution. They took him out. He
So
should
he's
be aware.
fine.
Yeah, he should be
Hmm.
fine. He should be fine. Arush will start with you.
I won't
Arush,
be surprised to see him
uh,
rested though. I think Mascara would play.
my FPL will be in the will be
Yeah,
in.
again, FPL is gonna be a big thing, man.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Okay. So, what are your thoughts on this game? Arsenal versus West Ham at the Emirates.
I think Nuno Espirito Santo in the
Hmm.
first game, even though they lost, I think the ideas were clear and the football was very free flowing. I watched that game where
Hmm.
Somerville, Bowen, not Fulkrug, he wasn't at all playing good,
First of all,
but the
first
rest
of all,
of
first of all, first of all, first of
They
all,
didn't lose.
first of all, Arush, don't tell me you watched that game for him. I know why you watched that game, right? I know why you watched that game. It is because I
what do you mean?
captained the greatest English player since
Bro, no,
England.
no, 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 no. I honestly didn't watch it for that sense. I just wanted it to succeed, bro. That Grealish should actually get a good performance.
They
But
didn't lose the
yeah,
game. They
yeah,
drew the
my bad.
game.
They didn't lose the game, yeah.
Yeah.
But
They
yeah,
lost, no?
No,
Everton
1-1.
lost.
Everton won. West
Oh,
Ham
ha,
won.
they
ha, ha,
scored
ha.
no late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it does look very positive to the way that they played. That they'll be much better looking when they come to play against Arsenal because he didn't really have lots of training sessions when he took over that game. But they're still a team who we are expecting to get the better of, and West Ham for that sense maybe a D off in defense.
You
Yeah,
have put
let's see, man.
troubles.
I
Yeah.
think we should get the better of them.
I'm just disappointed that we didn't get to eat in everyone's eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I wanted. I genuinely wanted this, man. But yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna score a lot from corners. By the way, West Ham are abysmal from corners. You
Yeah.
look at the
We
FPL
have
team.
to score from a corner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to see Rice, Odegaard as a midfield. Too much to ask. Could
Yes.
be, could potentially be too much to ask. But again, it's West Ham's midfield is not that good, right? So maybe we could see. Who knows? And the only player worrying me is Diouf, Fernandez,
Mateus
favorite,
Fernandez.
and Bowen. Okay. Can we discuss Nottingham Forest fans singing "You're Getting Sad in the Morning" to Ange at the end of the stream? Huh? We
That
can
is
talk.
insane, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I have no idea how Nottingham lost. That too, by the way, Nottingham conceded two corners, and the third goal was from open play. But the two goals that the other team scored were two corners, if I'm not wrong. Right, so it was just insane to watch that. But yeah,
Elite.
it is what it
Yeah.
is. We all predicted an Arsenal win.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Finally, we have lost two back-to-back home games to them, to West Ham.
Yep. Let's hope
Yeah.
this is not one of them as at the
Yeah.
same time, right? Okay, we'll quickly talk about FPL and we'll wrap up the stream. Cool. Okay, this is my FPL team currently. I have taken wildcard as well. I took Haaland, Jokeres from the start
Bro, if you've taken the wild card, why have you kept Esteve?
because he's a good he's a good 4 million pound. Because see,
Get that Sunderland centre back for 4.1.
he's already there, na?
Oh, he's
Oh,
there. You
you
have
mean
two. Bro, your third defender is not good, bro.
See,
Who are you gonna play as the third defender?
either Goodmanson, like how Salu has given me, or see Esteve has been good for me. Just look at his points: 1-6-1. Okay,
Yeah, not
not
bad, but
not bad. That's what. So it's not like so. See, the Man City game also, I made sure
hmm.
that he was there on my bench, so I didn't get the -2 as well. So he's been good for
Hmm.
me. Like like it's not like so poor
How
like
much
how
money you have left? 0.3.
0.3. And
Where
Steam
have
and
you put money? Oh, Salah and Haaland are there, no?
mm-hmm. I'm very tempted to remove Salah and bringing Saka at least for this game week because it is West Ham, right?
I think, bro, you should be having one guy in midfield, either a Saka or an Eze. Because if you see the next six fixtures that are coming up, it is like West Ham, Fulham, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Sunderland. So one
Mm-hmm.
of them is a good idea to have.
Mm-hmm.
Ideal.
I'm anyways screwed for next week, this week, because
Remove York.
I
Hmm.
have one, I have Andovan and a Goodmanson.
Wow. Okay.
But
Remove York.
anyways, I made a sub, like I got Saka into my team, and
Hmm.
I got Reinders also into my team. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Halkwood, see, I might remove Margulis, but I'm not removing Yorkeris because Yorkeris, I've had him from game week one. People know that from game week one, I've
Like
been having him.
you always have one player you never remove. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just, yeah. I don't know why I have Salah, but what happened to collective jinx? Gandu on FPL, I've seen on our this thing on Discord, we've seen your conversation. Should I take this Arsenal player? Should I take that Arsenal player? Don't come with this shit. Just check
Yeah.
Discord. When this game like, oh,
Hmm.
I'm trying to take this player, that player. I'm like, huh, okay, cool. Revert the collective jinx. It seems. See, Yorkeris, I'm not removing. That is for sure. Maybe Margulis, I might remove for Van Dijk for the collective jinx concept, but I don't know, man.
I want
Is
to
this
captain Saka
hello, sir?
for that.
I had Yorkeris when he scored goals also. Okay, don't tell me otherwise. Go on, Salo.
I'm thinking of captaining Saka, but the thing is,
Connor,
I
he
don't want
might
to.
Bro, to be honest, you can take the risk considering your position.
me, na?
N-
Yeah.
No, no, Sallu.
No,
Oh,
my position is crap now. I'm 20th. Yeah,
sir.
20th is good, bro. 20th is like 320, 330.
I'm
Hmm.
359. Yeah,
Bro, that is like too good to not take a risk also.
Ooh,
Like if you
I
have a Yorker as a Saka, you can take that
hmm.
risk.
I'm doing it. I did it.
Timber instead of Gabriel. Oh, nice, nice. Wait,
I
how much?
almost took a Arsenal defender, but then I was like, uh, other than Gabriel or Saliba, we don't know who will start in left back, right back.
I
So I
think it's
didn't take.
ideal to have an Arsenal defender, like maybe
Mm.
even a Raya for the next 6 game weeks.
Salu, this comment is for you.
Bro, I was fourth before the last two game weeks are absolute
How much
kachada
is
for me.
number one? How much is number one on?
400 something.
Yeah,
400?
413.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's for.
What the hell?
Yeah. Just
Bro, I'm
absolute
like
cooking.
313, bro.
413. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Absolute cook session.
What the hell? There are three people on 400.
Yeah. Three. See, even Akshat Barsa, he's nearing 400. Even Sarvesh is nearing 400. Ritin is reaching 400.
Bro, my defenders got red carded and Dewsbury Hall got 5 yellows. What
You,
do I
Salman, you
do?
haven't used like a wildcard or a free hit, nothing, no?
No, nothing.
Hmm.
Bro, that's crazy with
Halkos is
350.
get Kala Fury,
Nah,
but I
that's
think
risky.
Timber is a good shout.
Yeah, Timber is a good shout.
Hmm. Uh, okay, we are definitely scoring one set piece against West Ham. Timber most likely. See, that's the thing. If Margulis, mm,
Magala's red card against West.
eh, yes, you were fourth. Then Suchit started calling you Gandu and jinxed it. Hello, I was
Yeah,
top
man. I
five.
started
I
listening to Suchit. Yeah,
shut
that's
your damn mouth. You took Ronaldo all by yourself. Okay, I didn't do anything.
no, I had him from the start of the season, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was in top 10. I was in top 5, top 10, top 30, top 50, top 100. Now I'm out of top 100. So, yeah. Uh, Mosquera debut goal. I think Timber should be the easiest bet. I'll go with Timber actually. How much is Timber? Timber
5.4, I think.
5.8. So if I'm saving money there, um, Suchit calls Salubai Gandu again for the red card.
Bro, you sure even with the wildcard, Reinders is a good option?
Henna, that is very pricking for me.
Bro,
I, hmm.
I think Minte is a very good option for the fixtures that are there.
But will he play? Will he play all games?
Yeah, Minte plays, bro.
How much is? Oh damn. Okay, here we go. But Minte too costly. Oh, I still have point four. Cool. Okay, if this is the case, cool. Doku instead of Tejani. I don't know, man.
Doku's output is a problem. Man.
Doku's output is a problem. He's a decent player, but okay. Ayari, who's Ayari?
Bro, I
Any?
would say
Hmm.
put that
Ayari
Sunderland
is.
defender instead of Tottenham guy.
Yeah. Haha.
More chances that he would keep a clean sheet.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm so pissed that Ronaldo got red carded, man. Easy points I had, an idiot got red carded for no reason.
Enzo. Dude, Enzo's a good shot. Enzo has been scoring the last three,
Bro,
four.
Rice is a very good shout for the next six fixtures. I
But
brought him in my brother's side.
you
Because
tell
see,
me,
set pieces.
your side.
Because set pieces, bro, you see the next six fixtures for us. Just tap on Yorker, check the next six fixtures.
Mm, full profile. One second. How much more time do we have? We have
18 minutes.
18 minutes. Cool, cool. Okay, huh. So,
Our fixtures.
upcoming fixtures. So we
Look
have
at that fixture till Sunderland.
Hmm.
Even Tottenham at home, not bad, to be honest.
But do you think Rice could be substituted?
He can be, but more
What?
this thing. If he's
Oh my!
see, if he's
Wait, wait,
substituted
wait.
before we concede,
One second. This. If Barani brought him, I'm not doing this because Barani triple captain or captain Pedro, and no, sorry, no, he captained Dilap or something, and Dilap gets injured in that game against West Ham. I remember this very well.
your choice, bro.
If Barani brought him, then Kalas is a proper gone only.
You have a Semeni on the side.
Yeah, yeah, I brought in Seven. Yeah,
Kudos.
Kudus I didn't.
Kudos
Kudus
rolled on
everyone
that.
had, but he's not doing anything.
That's
Yeah.
what I have
Hmm.
him from the start.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who's playing the song.
My brother.
Okay, okay, okay. I just hope we don't get copy strike. That's why. Um, this feels fine only, no? No.
Yeah. Best of luck.
What?
Hopefully, Shaka doesn't do any red card thing at Old Trafford. Yeah.
Uh, See,
Mm.
Josh King seems to be see, since I
Bro,
brought him.
but see, Josh, all these guys are good. Like bench strength, if you're wildcarding, you need to have like a little bit better bench, no? Like over
Uh,
the period of games.
true,
If you're
true.
wildcarding, I'm saying, bro.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean if I am wild carding? But I say Suchi's writing stories better than Rowling. I captain Haaland. He scored a brace against it. Fair enough. People. Why are people breaking gym union? If you lose against Ham, sleep with one eye open, please. What?
A lot of us had Arsenal players from the beginning of the season.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Thing is that I had barely any Arsenal players except for Yorkers. So it has been and I've had Salah, and Salah has not done anything. That's what he meant. Hmm. Okay, if that is the case, okay. Do we remove Salah? Do you think I should remove Salah?
I would say get in an Eze or a Saka, bro, for Salah. But
Get
your
Saka.
decision, bro.
Alquist,
Sha.
I'm taking Sharkins and captain. I'm planning to captain Yorkers as well. I'm planning to captain Yorkers as well.
Bro, you shouldn't take the risk, bro. You
No,
go on
see,
Haaland captain.
I'm already on low. I can't get worse from this, right?
Bro,
If
but see, if
hmm,
you captain him and if even two or three of your other players get good points, you're touching a 60-70 with ease.
hmm,
Not 60-70, say 50 to 60.
no, what if Haaland doesn't score? I mean, at this point, he's scoring every game that is there. Has he blanked in any game? No, right?
What are the chances that Jokeres captaincy gives you equal amount of points?
Hmm. Oh my God, he's not blanked in any game. I think. Oh, sorry, Tottenham game only he blanked. Every other game he's banged goals. Idiot. When do we bring Isak? I don't think I'll ever bring Isak.
Yeah,
When will
same.
Liverpool bring in Isaac?
Hmm.
Isaac has never helped me in FPL.
Same.
Yeah.
Same, same, same. See, Walter Made or Mateta. Who should I bring? Who should I keep?
Keep
I
Voldemort.
I brought in a Walter in my team also.
Hmm.
Very good
Real,
option.
reel him in Arush. He will captain Yorkers and he'll get carded or something. uh, okay, backline. Okay, if I'm removing Esther Goodmanson and keeping just this guy, right? Who should the backline be?
Get in like you can get in a Munoz,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
that
say.
takes out 5.5 out of you.
5.6. Then I'll have only what 2.8. I can't do that.
Yeah, so that's why get Salah off. Get in a Saka. You're saving money there.
Yeah, yeah. Bring Harry Maguire.
Get Munoz first.
Luke says Dean, Reese, Van Dyke, Tarkowski, Senesai. Yeah,
Bro,
Sense.
you don't have time. Only 14 minutes. 13
Kudus.
minutes.
Kudu says hey Rice Buendia.
Oh, damn, crazy.
Dubravka
Of
Neto
course, it.
Kirke's job. Bro, see that guy's bench is still so good. Like even
Mm-hmm.
on.
Exactly. If anyone believes in football, was bringing words for Salah for all the jokes it is written, he's scoring in Chelsea, and Kai was scoring in Liverpool will be poetic. Hmm.
Bro, see, you
Hmm.
shouldn't be feeling bad that Salah will score against Chelsea if you don't have him. The
It,
thing
it,
is, over
hmm.
the period, the player you choose is going to be better, which is Saka, and 100% he can be better than Salah.
Okay, if
So
I
get
bring
Munoz
Saka.
first. Get Munoz. I would say Guehi, but Senesi is going to give you DEFCON points regardless.
Uh,
Now you're 7.5 to choose there. So what I'm saying is remove Josh King
okay.
and get in a better midfielder there also, who can be who can bench and who you can start also in some weeks.
Gravenberg. Get Dan
Don't
Burn.
grab.
I was thinking of Dan Burn. I genuinely had Dan Burn in one of my. Uh,
But Lewis Hall is come back also, so he may get chances more.
hmm, that's also true. Okay, midfield. Who can I choose? Should I go with Tejani? Uh,
Look at Sar's fixtures.
See, Sar might come off only on the bench. I don't think he'll start.
Bro,
Sar
but he's back.
starts, man. All games.
He didn't
Is-
play this week. He played the game against Liverpool, no? He started that game,
Yeah,
but he
he
came off the
started.
bench.
He started.
And then yesterday he didn't start the game in Europe.
Hmm,
So he
Yeah.
may probably start the game.
hmm. But this is only for this game week or in general?
Wait. But his fixtures are good, bro. They're good fixtures.
Good fixtures only. I wish Eddie was a midfielder. I should have brought in Eddie. What happens,
Hmm.
Sal? What are you laughing for?
No, nothing. I'm just
Jaldi
looking at my
banao, bro,
team and
decision.
crying.
Uh, this one, Hulk makes a nice point here. They ain't benching Dan Burn.
Yeah,
Random
okay,
thought, it's
fine.
still
But
crazy.
then Dan Burn is not going to give you points, bro.
I
Honestly
mean,
speaking.
Barani, we comfortably won in the end because Saka and Eze came on. Let's just get there. Yeah, but it was nice to see that we were able to play well even without Saka and Eze.
Brother, you make your teams first and
Uh,
then have conversations.
okay, crazy. Uh,
Nah, bro. Waldemar starts, bro.
No, Bolt Mate is good.
mm,
No.
I wanted him in game week, whatever, but it is fine.
Okay, instead of
Just
choosing a
keep
midfielder
NDI then.
first,
Should I bring Enzo? Enzo might be decent.
No.
Because look at Enzo. Uh, Look at
Keep
Enzo.
NDI.
Look at Enzo. See, 9, 4, 12,
check
10.
fixtures Tottenham, Sunderland, Wolves.
Liverpool, Nottingham, Sunderland, Tottenham, Wolves,
Wait,
Burnley.
wait. Choose a defender first. Choose a defender first, then choose midfielder.
Okay. Who should I
You
bring?
have one cheap midfielder.
Hmm.
You can choose a mid level. You can actually go for a Guehi. How much is Guehi?
I think
Guehi is
Burn
about.
makes sense for you. Burn.
I think Burn. I was
Yeah,
thinking.
go for it then.
Wait. I think having two Crystal Palace defenders is not good, no?
Yeah, yeah, keep
Hmm.
Burn.
Hmm.
Cheap one.
Dan, but just looking at his fix.
How much is he?
Arsenal. He's 5.
That's his
Yeah,
history,
okay, good
man.
fixtures, bro. Good fixtures. Keep him.
Fixtures are also decent only. Maybe okay. Dan Burn. Cool. Then
How
I'll
much you
have
have left?
7.
7. 7 is good enough to get you.
Yeah, 7 you'll get awesome
He's a
players.
great shot. He's at the end of every Everton set piece. Ooh,
Make
Yeah,
it to
Keane.
affordable. Make it from 14.5 to affordable.
affordable. Anthony, Enzo, Caicedo, Gravenberg, Garner, Ende, Rice, Zubimendi, Palinia, Iwobi, Doku.
Iwobi is not a bad shout, to be honest.
Nah, dude, he's very inconsistent.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I
Doku,
would.
if you want, just keep Doku.
People have. I mean, the chat has been saying Doku. Mint. Should I just get Minte? How much is Minte?
You already have Minte in
Oh,
the
the
team.
Minte is already there. Uh,
Rice is a good option, but yeah, Saka.
uh,
Doku's
should I bring
okay-ish
Enzo?
option.
Sar is my best choice, is what people are saying. Doku, Enzo, anyone.
But Sar won't
Yeah,
come under 7. Oh, Sar will come. Get him, bro. Get Sar, bro.
yeah,
Honestly, get Sar.
Sar.
Sar is, yeah, yeah.
Wait. Instead of total points, I'll just put team selector. What are people choosing? Tijani, Kudus, Grealish, Enzo. I weirdly feel on Enzo,
Check
but
Everton's fixtures. They have good fixtures, to be honest.
Yeah,
Everton,
that's why I was
Crystal
telling
Palace.
about.
What do you mean good fixtures? Look,
Not
No,
really, not really, not really.
Palace, Man City, Tottenham, Sunderland, Fulham, Gordon. Ooh,
He won't come under 7, no?
how
no,
much
no.
is
Gordon is not.
all Gordon want? Ah,
I think you take
Getting a
Sar.
Sar.
Take
Get
Sar,
Sar.
man. Don't think that much.
Having different club players is always better.
okay, okay. Um,
You have only 8 minutes. So do
ha,
whatever
ha,
you
ha,
want.
ha.
Or you want Enzo, you go with your.
Yeah, you choose this. This you choose, bro. We have to with all that. You choose whatever your gut feeling says.
Hmm, okay. Kaiser, how is Kaiser doing? Got it early.
You
Newcastle
wanted to say
fixtures are
gutter,
easy,
but then he said kachara.
and they will have to kick on at some point. Chelsea have tough fixtures too. I have said Joyce to should I just choose Buendia because he scored in 2 games at this point, 2 games in a
Bro,
row.
Aston Villa
Sar
is
is
the
better,
biggest
man.
bait. Aston Villa is the biggest bait team you will ever find.
So
I know.
Sar is much better than Bundaya.
True, true.
The trauma Watkins gave me, bro.
Mm. I still have
Uh,
point 6. Should I try and upgrade on this guy? I
upgrade on
think he's
whom?
this one, Alder, this guy.
No, 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 no. Leave it, leave it, leave the money, bro. Better leave. Some cap of money is good.
Bundes, no. Sad. No, no for what? I
Just
don't.
do one thing now. Do one last thing.
Uh,
You have made this team for now. Just see who all you will start next game week and see if it is ideal for you.
I didn't get you.
You will play a back three or back four this game week.
3 only. So this will be my team. Should I put Danburn instead of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy?
Start Danburn.
Or should I start Munoz? No, Munoz has
Okay,
everything.
Munoz. Hey, start Munoz, bro.
Mm. And should I put my first sub as Sar? Sar as my first sub.
Why are you playing Senesi? Play Burn over Senesi.
Nah, nah, nah. Senesi against Fulham is going to give you DEFCON points.
Mhm. You can upgrade on Minte. Should I upgrade on Minte though?
You already played. Oh, wait, you can still.
Uh, Vice captain, save team. Okay, huh? This is. Oh, Sar is in the team. Yeah, go with
Bro,
four
I
three.
would say start Sar instead of Xhaka.
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
Okay.
Otherwise, just read what Crystal Palace fans are saying about who is going to start.
What is this? I have no idea. Remove Xhaka to subs. But Xhaka against United is like something else, man. And just look at just
That
look.
is like
That is
vibes,
something
bro. That is vibes.
intangible. You can't
That
look like.
is F, not F. That is like his passion against United is different. Passion
Okay,
won't give you points.
fair enough. But then look at this. But look at his points so far. He's been consistently giving 3, 4, 5, or 9. We do not know Sar will start
Okay,
also.
you decide. You decide. Yeah, yeah. Better because Sar can give you points overall over the
Mhm.
weeks. So that's
Huh.
what I'm saying. Now just see what team you will make next week out of these
Next.
players you have. Just see
Uh-huh.
what is ideal for next week. He plays
Ever
Bournemouth. Okay, you can play him.
Bournemouth, Sar. Xhaka will play Wolves. Oh, that will be also
You
great.
can start him there.
Minte will play
Minte,
will
Newcastle. Okay, you
Newcastle
can
probably.
maybe bench him.
Saka will start anyways. Semenyo will start anyways.
Hmm.
Gyökeres,
Start
Fulham,
anyways.
definitely. Um,
Waldemar start anyways.
Haaland,
Haaland
obviously.
start anyways.
Crystal Palace, Bournemouth. So
Start.
instead of probably I would play this one. Okay, start like that. I think
Okay,
like
so it's a good thing to have. You can play bench boost over the weeks also.
hmm, hmm, hmm. Dubravka or
Yeah.
Kelleher.
I've started Dubravka over Sanchez.
Sanchez is different, but thing is that Kelleher will might get those. Hmm, or
To
he
be
might
honest,
get some.
Dubravka is a good shout, bro.
Yeah, true, true. I mean, just looking at his points, right? 1, 4, how much? 18. How much is this guy? 18. Similar. I might tell a little bit Dubravka. Who knows? Substitute. Cool. This is my team. I'm captaining Yorkeris. How much more time do I have? 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
So I didn't take Saka. Okay. 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 I'm captaining Yorkeris. Should I bring Martinelli? Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, get in words also.
Okay.
Isaac? Yeah, Isaac was a good name. Yeah, get him.
Mhm. Cool. This will be my team then for this game week.
Why does your team look better than mine?
I use wildcard, no, that's why. But Timber. Timber. Let's look at his profile. How many points he's been giving. Anda he gave here. He didn't start. 24-point leads. Liverpool. He gets a lot of yellow cards, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember this.
If, somebody like Dan Burn as a first sub.
No, no. Keep him as second if you want. But what does that matter? Second sub doesn't matter. First only matters, no?
We use collective effort for Suchi's team, lol.
Yeah, that's all.
Should I just bring Margalis? Chuck it, I'll just bring Margalis. We'll see how whatever happens will happen.
Look at
Timber.
this guy, bro. You need to leave some cap, bro. You need to leave that money, bro.
2.4. Fine,
No
whatever
man,
you get.
keep Timber. Timber might assist. Yeah.
Ganta he lesses, he doesn't have a final ball in him.
No, no, he'll assist.
Okay,
That is
Captain
where
York.
West Ham's
Hmm,
incredible defense comes in.
He has a better final ball than you. Yeah.
24 points was a captain for a defender. Yeah, is
Yeah, that
insane.
was the two
Hmm,
Leeds game.
Second most in history.
true. Okay, Captain. You know what? I'll just put a quick poll right now. 2 minute ka poll.
Captain
Captain
Dubravka.
Dubravka.
Who? Who should I
Wait.
captain?
Dubravka.
I'll slap your face.
I
Yeah.
love how we both said it at the same time. Bro. There's no need of a poll, bro. Listen to us. Dubravka captain, Aston Villa, Watkins, he's gonna hit a sixer, bro.
Saka captain.
I
Ooh.
captain Saka. Yeah.
Both of us put Arsenal players in, bro. Trust me. You go Jokeres, you go Saka, bro.
Hmm.
Actually, go for it, bro. I'm gonna go with the Haaland. We'll see who comes out as a winner.
Yeah, yeah. Because you probably will.
Should I just captain Walter?
Now that I captain Saka, I know he'll start
Keep it
limping in the
easy, bro.
31st minute.
Suchit, keep it easy. You don't have, bro. If
He was able
Saka
to
or
pick me.
Jokeres doesn't perform, you have nothing for the week to show, bro.
Uh,
I already know Saka will start limping now in the 35th minute. Yeah.
oh man. Okay.
Either that or he's gonna get heavily benched in that game versus Burnley Sunderland because we'll have a UCL fixture.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If that is the case, I can use a rolling sub and bring in this thing. Oh wait, who? Oh, should I sub
Rolling
this guy?
Sabah, futsal you playing?
I mean,
Rolling
not
Sab,
not, not rolling sub like next week. Okay. Should I captain Semenyo though? Semenyo
rolling
is playing
Sab.
Fulham. Semenyo is playing Fulham.
Yeah, captain. He's playing right now. Everyone is gonna watch that game. Even
Yeah.
I am gonna do like a
Then I'm not
crazy
going.
hate to watch also in that
Salub
game.
bhai, are you a Chelsea fan in disguise for that Saka limping comment?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying that I captained him, so he'll start doing that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Quickly,
Yeah,
quickly,
Saka,
quickly.
Saka does a fake limping for no reason.
Saka ne.
Okay, how many of you guys think I should do it? I should captain Semenyo.
No, no, Captain
Are
Yorkeris.
you dumb, fam? What are
Just
you
Captain
doing?
Yorkeris, man. Just do it.
Kalas. Okay, we'll end this stream. Like, what's the FLT closes, which is in like 5 seconds. That's how he walks. Tears. Fair enough. Cool. We'll wrap up the stream. Captain Walt, not Barani. I dare you to Captain Walter Martin. I dare you to Captain Walter Martin. But okay, it's done. FPL is closed if I'm not wrong. Do we have the post from this thing as well? Okay. Yeah, looks like it is done. Kalas this week for Arsenal. Okay. Anyways, it has been a great stream. We will see you back on Monday. Good. Let's hope Arsenal win. Let's hope Amorim stays, and let's hope Chelsea has something for the Premier League, because title race is not yet done in game week 7. It's done whenever Arsenal do whatever shit. Anyways, we'll see you soon on Monday. Till then, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're. Take care. Bye bye. Peace.